Hey y'all, welcome to another What Else Is Going On, aka We Go podcast episode. I'm your girl, your host, Tari, and I am I'm not just saying this. You'll get on people's podcasts and they'll say, oh, you're my nearest and dearest, and you rarely talk to them. I mean, and you can still be somebody's nearest and dearest and don't talk to them a lot, but this person is truly my sister, my soulmate. We are doing a cheers to the girls' weekend. My boo, if y'all don't know her, y'all need to know her. My girl from the Bitch Is Better podcast. Raven is funny. She's smart. She's a deep thinker. She's empathetic. I loved her before she knew who I was. I remember finding her podcast and I reached out to her to come on. And many of y'all who've been with me since the beginning know this. Raven and I got on this Zoom and we were on the Zoom for about 6 hours, but we recorded about 2 of those hours. We took breaks. We went to the bathroom. We got snacks. We got drinks. Yeah. We just bonded instantly over shared experiences. And I felt like she understood some things that maybe other people quite didn't understand about me. And it was just like, she was taking the words right out of my head and vice versa. So y'all, please welcome my boo. And she's really not on here enough, actually. I feel like she should be on here more.
That's on you.
Oh, see, that's my sister. See?
See, that's on you.
See how sisters call. See how they call each other out. Yeah. Welcome, Raven. Let me tell you something.
Thank you.
Corey knows Raven. And y'all, like when I say we were just talking about girls trips. I said, cheers to the girls weekend. I went to Raven's bachelorette party. It was one of the best trips ever. You talking about a girls trip that was so fun.
So stupid.
So amazing. I mean, everything was so good about it. We bonded, we talked, we tried to order McDonald's at midnight only for them to let us order and then say, psych, we're closed. And we wanted our nuggets and our like we had a good time in New Orleans. All right. So I had got my drink. Raven comes on, I show her my drink, hoping she was going to get hers. Yep. For those of you watching this, for those of you who are watching or listening, you will see this tomorrow. You'll hear this and see this tomorrow, but I'm already on my second drink. And so I told Corey, he was like, what happened? Because he didn't hear you talking. So I said, oh, Raven's going to get her drink. I'm so happy. He says, y'all ain't even gonna know what y'all talking about. I said, yes, we are. We're professionals. He said, y'all gonna be talking about what? I don't know if he said Potomac. I forget, but let's just say Potomac. Y'all gonna be talking about Potomac, then start talking about the birds and everything outside. I said, and people will love it because it'll be like being on a FaceTime with us. Don't.
Hold on, Corey. I hate that he's right, but he didn't have to say all that.
He didn't have to say all that.
He did not have to say all that.
I was like, we are professionals, okay? The people listening want to feel like they're in on a FaceTime. So if we start talking about birds, high heels on their tippies, anything, we can.
Yes.
Raven, welcome back to What Else Is Going On. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Like you're flourishing. You are just... Y'all should see my friend. She's got body too. In real life, like we had talked and saw each other. And then when I saw her for the first time on the trip, I was like Chris Tucker, damn, like, okay.
Stop. Thank you. Oh my God. I do need to come on here more often. The compliments, I receive them all. Thank you. I'm so excited to talk to you. Like I told you, I'm in a foul mood today. So this was like, oh, I'm so excited to talk to my girl.
Me and Raven both said we're in a mood to fight. And like, it don't have to, no matter who it is or what it is, because so many things are going on in the world today. We had a bit of a discussion before we came on, and I'm going to reference I did a video earlier, since y'all are going to hear this Tuesday, I'm going to say I did a video earlier Monday about some Bravo things, but in the beginning of it, the first 14 minutes and 8 seconds, because I put a little timestamp for y'all. Yeah, I put a little timestamp.
Like, how do you know that?
You know what I do? Because I make myself, in the video, I make myself do a hand movement, and then I can just scroll forward to the hand movement. So like, I'll go like this and say, okay.
Oh, that's so smart.
So that way I don't have to listen to the video. I can just scroll and say, boom, click play right there. And that's where I'm starting. I got to do this because I'm not going through listening. And Corey can do that. That's not my job. I'm not a producer, so I'm trying to help.
He said, get Corey to do it. I'm not doing all that
my
shit.
Job. But I do my own YouTube videos. I don't really do any editing, so I can get them out as soon as I do them. But so those of you, if y'all listen to the video, I'm going to keep saying from yesterday, which is Monday. In the beginning, I did a video about the state of affairs and what's going on in the world, and how over here on this platform, I don't always talk politics. People listen, because it makes me very angry and what it does to my body, my nervous system. But I also know that we need to stay informed. Raven and I had a conversation because we were on the same page, and we just gonna put it out there. We don't know. We just gonna be truthful. Seeing people on this internet, and we can say in the Bravo sphere, in the pop culture sphere, and all the fears, calling out other people for you're not posting about it, you're not talking about it, almost bullying them into posting something about what's going on when you don't know what that person's dealing with. If talking about it takes that person in a depression, makes them angry, makes them upset. How do you feel when you've seen these posts? Because I've had to stop myself from blowing up comment sections.
Same. And I almost took to my stories this morning. I started it and then I stopped myself just with like a little silly photo because I was getting so irritated. Because for me personally, with all of this just horrible shit happening, I am like, I don't really need to be taking all of this in. I don't want to watch a video of these people being killed. I don't need to because I believe it. I stopped watching those videos years and years and years ago, right? Maybe some people need to put their eyes on it, not me. So I'm like, I don't even really want to be on social media like that. So there's that. Like, I'm not even opening this shit up because I don't.
Yeah.
It just takes me to a place because, like my anxiety is horrible. And I'm always thinking of what is the worst possible thing that could happen to like my loved ones today.
Yeah.
Right. Always. And now with what's going on, it's like the scenarios that I've been coming up with are not ridiculous anymore. It's not like, oh, I have a thought and then I'm like, girl, that's not going to happen. It might.
Yeah.
Because it is happening.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I don't, then that just takes me to a space where I'm like, I'm not going to be able to function. Okay. And I have a child now, like I can't not function. So I can't, there's like a limit to it for me. So I'm sure that there are other people feeling like that as well. I'm sure that that's a reason people aren't posting. Other people might not be posting because they don't fucking care. That's also a possible. There's a ton of horrible people that don't give a shit about any of this.
Yep.
And my thing is, I think it's weird to police who is and who is not posting, but also like trying to pressure or bully people into posting. Like, what's the point of that?
Yeah.
Because if they don't actually give a shit, them posting about it, what is that going to do? How's that any different from that black square bullshit they were doing in 2020? Do you know what I mean? We need people to actually give a shit so that they actually take some sort of action. Because if they're not doing that, like it doesn't matter.
Girl,
I don't know. I'm just like, I'm so fucking annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I'm like, I just feel like your time could be better spent doing something else, making the phone calls or something. If we want to talk about what people should be doing. And maybe they are doing that too, but I don't know. I'm just so annoyed. I think I'm rambling now.
No, but you hit it on the head. Who are you to police people posting and not posting? Like you said, some people just don't care. And then it would be, and to me, quite honestly, we have watched since let's talk about Bravo platforms. We've watched people post about Bravo for years, right? Black people watching Bravo have known what we're watching since the beginning of time. So it is no shock to us of Vicky Gunvalson and her beliefs and saying all lives matter. It is no shock to us that in Jersey, we know how Teresa and who her family support. Still, y'all weren't posting about that consistently.
No, but we were.
But we were, yeah. And we were talking about it on our platforms. But what was the excuse? This is entertainment. I come here for an escape. And like I said earlier, there is no escaping reality unless you are dead. There's a distraction. There's I'm going to focus on this. There's I can't take that in for my mental health. So if I'm not posting consistently about what's happening, it doesn't mean that we don't care. To
No,
me,
that's crazy. And you have to know that we care. If you
yes.
follow us,
Come on.
you've seen the conversations, not just when something big is happening.
Come
Like
on.
it's consistent. So like, come on, don't do that.
No. And
Not
then
over here.
on top of that, instead of you posting, I don't see enough Bravo content creators or pop culture content creators posting about this. How about you lead from a place of I'm with y'all? And maybe some of y'all can't post because of how it affects you. I just want you to know that I'm in it with you instead of trying to demonize other content creators and then making them throw up a post, like you said, that then comes off as performative. Because I'm not gonna lie, some of these posts to me are performative because again, some of y'all are
Very
the
much
same people
so.
that are rallying for these housewives to come back to this platform that
Vicky,
support this administration.
oh, we're
Everybody's so
cheering
happy.
about it. And I just
Yes,
saw something where someone was like showing the like screenshots of these MAGA pages that Vicky follows or whatever. And they're like, see, like, hey, we already knew this.
yes.
We've been knowing about
Come
Vicky.
on.
She's not quiet about it. So like, guys,
Right.
what?
How dare you come over here to tell somebody from a Bravo page they need to post about what's going on, but then a couple slides back from yours, you posted about how excited you are that Vicky's coming back.
It
Enough,
doesn't work. It doesn't. And then, oh my God, you know what else is so weird? The like, I'm so proud of so and so for using their platform like this.
baby.
Like, you're not getting a fucking cookie for that.
An award,
I'm not. No, that's so weird, you guys.
a Nobel Peace Prize, because we all know the current administration thinks they deserve the Nobel Peace Prize. So who are you to? It's to me that is not a way to actively bring folks together. You trying to shame people into putting up a social media post. I just so
So you
I
can feel better about still following them because that feels like that's what it.
it's what it
I don't
and
know.
so you can feel better about being a non-black or brown person. That's on you. Don't use this because I truly feel like there are some people out there that are not black and are not brown that this whatever guilt they may be feeling a guilt, they may be feeling like, oh my God, all this was going on and I didn't know. And let's be clear, black and brown people, we don't
And that's
expect
fine.
y'all to know what we experience. The issue comes
No,
in when we tell you and you try to tell us that's not what we're experiencing.
it's the
That's
listening part. Yes. Yeah. Of
that's when
course
the
you
issue
don't
comes.
know. You don't
Yeah, how would you
understand
know?
it like that. Right.
And
But
I'm tired of people comparing levels of racism. Don't because I've seen people say people aren't taking the racism towards this minority group as serious as some others. What you want to say is you want to bring up people take racism toward black people more serious than others. Stop doing that too. That helps no
it's
one.
so
And
weird.
that is why we're in a space where there are black folks that are like, while we stand with the people of Minnesota, and if it was happening in our areas, we may. I feel like I know if it was happening in my area right now, I would be out there march because I would need to feel like I'm doing something right. But also, there may be some rallies that I may not show up to because black folks have been trying to tell y'all. So don't. I
Tired.
said in 2020, white folks came over and tried to rattle the cage of black folks when all the George Floyd happened and with Bravo and all that and said, oh my God, guys, can you believe this? And we're like, we've been knew.
Yes. Well, yes.
And then come 2021, y'all not thinking about it no more. Y'all are celebrating the Vickies and Kelly. Some of y'all I've seen say Kelly Dowd was good for TV. And oh my gosh, let's bring Jersey back. Just because we watch those shows, black people aren't saying we don't care. We're saying we know what we watch and we move accordingly because the way we move watching these TV shows is how we move in the world. When we know we have a racist or a discriminatory coworker or work in a place like that. So we watch the shows the same way we kind of navigate through the world. Do not come over here again trying to shame or like Raven said, bully people into a performative post. I thank you for bringing that up because I told Raven that I talked about the aspect of me not talking about politics a lot because of how it personally affects me. But then when we were talking, and we started talking about this, I was so glad she was literally saying the things that I've been thinking. Cause I've been like, I'm gonna do a video because I'm tired of seeing these people try to, again, demonize and shame and bully other content creators as to why they're not talking about something.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just like a lot of weird shit going on. It's a weird time.
It's a
I don't know
weird
what to
time,
make
isn't
of
it?
any of it.
Yeah, it's a weird time. And it's I have to say again, it's not necessarily the black folks you see doing all this.
No, not at all. Not I haven't seen
Me
it.
neither. Me
Not
neither.
saying it's not happening. I just haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like, I don't, you know, how Instagram, like people always complain about like the algorithm and whatever. It's like you literally have to be going and looking to see if people are, because I see the
Yes.
same like seven people
Me too.
on mine. So, and the thought never crossed my mind to like, let me go see if so and so is posting about this. Like,
Right.
no,
Right.
no,
And I think that comes from
this is
black
scary
folks,
and
we don't expect things from people that aren't black.
no,
At the end of the day, we just don't. I don't expect you to do anything. If you do something, great. But I don't
you don't. Not so
expect,
great because
yeah,
that's life.
that is life. We're not over
I'm
here
not gonna
bald.
set myself up to be disappointed anymore.
Come on. And I've always said nothing that someone non-black does surprises me, even if it's somebody I know in a friend circle. Would I be disappointed? Yeah. But surprised? No.
That happened to me in 2020. Lost a lot
Girl.
of friends. But my mom always says people will disappoint you.
Yeah.
Period.
People, yeah. And that's just that.
Mhm.
It was nice talking to another content creator about this.
Well, I'm glad I got to talk that through because again, I've just had all these thoughts like floating around. And when I get really mad, which I am really mad right now, about what's going on, about the stupid stuff on social media. When I get really mad, it's hard for me to think straight.
Mhm.
And so I was like, I'm not sure if what I'm saying makes any sense. So thanks for
It
letting me
does.
talk that through with you.
As I've told you, shout out to Les Kirkendall because he articulated this years ago how I was feeling. And y'all that have listened to my video yesterday know I said burn it to the ground and we will rebuild it back. I could care less. I did say I'm not looting, meaning I'm not going to snatch packs of hair as it's going up in flames. If somebody else did, hit me. I will pay half off. However, okay. I mean, because there was no, what were the repercussions of January 6th?
Well, different rules for different
Different
people.
rules for different people. Yeah, so it's infuriating to me. So I told Raven y'all that I was curled up on a ball in a ball on Sunday because y'all know that I do ride. For those of you that don't know, some of you do. I do ride share. So of course I couldn't work Sunday, and all I could think of was Bernie Mac on the Players Club. I said, "This snow done effed up the church's money." Me being the church, I was got to be out there to make my money. You done messed up the thing, okay?
Yes, silly
In the words of
goose.
Funky Dineva, you done effed up the thing, but all I could do, I was able to be productive and wash clothes and cook and do all that, like wash my clothes and set myself up for the week.
Hmm.
However, every time I went, I knew I was like, I need to be making videos. I curled up on my couch in a ball and just let myself zone out because for the first
Yeah.
half of the day, I was so angry.
Yeah, and sometimes you just have to do that because it's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much, you know? I cannot get that little Liam off of my
Oh,
mind.
baby,
That
girl.
is like, oh,
Yeah. Just and to
I
be
can't.
okay with that, I
Yeah.
saw on Jamal Bryant's Instagram, he posted a video of the kids in the detention center saying, "Let us
Oh
out."
no.
Baby,
Oh
when I tell
no.
you I was almost on the floor, and then the ex-ICE agent that admitted to sexually assaulting the R word, one
Hmm.
of the women detainees, so that, and then he would bring her and let her see her daughter, who was also a detainee. So he was R-ing her so
Oh
that she could
God.
see her child. This came out in December.
Oh, see.
And then for the head of the detention, the ICE people there came out to say it's not their responsibility, pretty much. Like it's not on them. That one of your, okay. And so when you talk about
Oh.
not being able to talk about. It's like you hear those
Yeah,
things. I'm
that.
a woman. Can you imagine when you talk about a woman in motherhood? You're a mom. I'm a mom. Some of y'all are moms. You may not even be moms by nature. You may be moms by nurture. There may be somebody you're raising or your nieces, your nephews, because y'all know y'all aunties and uncles be like, them kids, y'all's kids. So imagine you would put your, I can say if it was me in that position, what do you do? Not see your daughter or do you,
No, I'm gonna do whatever. Anything.
yeah. And so, I mean, he's in police custody, but at the same time, that's not enough. Somebody needs to tear your ass up, literally, for the way you were tearing her up.
I can't.
Yeah. So,
Oh, I'm so mad. This shit
speaking,
is crazy.
yeah. So, a hard left turn, a little bit, right turn, a hard donut
Let's
because
just
there's
take a
snow
turn.
outside.
Oh, okay. Sure.
How do you feel seeing all I'm sorry, let me go back. And by the way, if any of you are feeling a certain type of way and you just, whether you want to comment, DM and say, hey, thank you for talking. I'm feeling the same. Like if you want somebody to know, like, hey, can you say a prayer for me because I've been feeling this way? Let me know. DM me. I don't take lightly me telling somebody I'm saying a prayer for you. I will take if somebody DMs me that or if somebody says I've been going through X, Y, and Z, I will literally
Mhm.
pray in that moment. And if I can't, I will literally screenshot, save, and make sure I do. Because sometimes it makes you feel better knowing somebody is saying a little prayer for you. Listen, Jesus is on
Yes.
the main line, but I get him on the back line since the main line is full and say, I need you to click over. Listen,
Hey,
we need you
I need to
here.
talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why every time we're recording, the light wants to shine on me? I can see and feel that my dining room light is about to light me up. So now I'm gonna have to text Corey
Well,
or I have somebody. Why my son just walked through and I was getting ready to try to use code words and he goes, I got it.
I love that. He already knows.
So, how do you feel seeing? Okay, how did you first feel when you found out Nene was making any type of appearance, whether it be big or small, on a Bravo show? And
Mhm.
seeing all of the pictures, how do you feel?
So excited hearing the news that she was coming back in whatever way when we didn't know exactly what it was. I think they were saying like, oh, she's coming to the Ultimate Girls Trip Road Rules show, whatever.
Not
And
road rules. Wait,
oh, I've been calling it that. I don't even, what is the name of the show?
I love it. No,
I mean, isn't
it is
that Road
Ultimate Girls
Rules?
Trip Road Rules. Yes, yes.
That's what I'm going to call it until they tell me
Otherwise,
what the official name is. Yeah. So they were like, oh, she's going to be on there. And I'm like, I'm so excited. Although, like, don't be having her in no bullshit, like RV riding her around as her comeback, right? Like, that sounds crazy to me. You better be paying her a lot, whatever. So then they're like, oh, she's just going to make an appearance. Like, I don't care. I'm so excited because I feel like that is a stepping stone to like bigger things, right? Just like a little something
yep. A
to
little.
reintroduce her.
Mhm.
And then who knows? Now, I will say, I Bravo's giving away too much for my liking. I know I feel like I'm in the minority here, but like I don't enjoy spoilers. I don't like a whole lot of behind the scenes
Mhm.
footage and photos. And like the first couple, I'm like, okay, the ladies are on the yacht, the ladies, whatever, great. But now it's too much. It's too
It's a
much.
lot.
I've
It's a
seen
lot.
too much of the white party at Kyle's house. I've seen too much of whatever the fuck this is they were doing in Atlanta. And like, can you just save some for the show? That's my thing. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
I'm just gonna know what to look for by the
Right.
time it comes on. And I personally don't like that. I don't want all of that and get them to stop posting all that shit too. You have to keep
Right.
some things secret. Like, we're going to tune in. You don't need to tease this. We already were going to watch it, but
Yeah.
like, Nene, done. Like,
Yeah.
why do I know that? Like, and then I saw Robin, like, guys,
Yes. Robin and then we even saw,
stop.
even though I love my girl, we saw Candace, like we saw all of them. It's like,
It just, just hold on.
Yes.
I know. And they're probably excited too. They're like, oh my God, they're going to eat this up. Yes, but let me eat something up on the show too. Leave something for that.
I agree. I agree with that because now I am a person who loves spoilers behind the scenes. However, it's different when it's something like this. Like I can wait because we're not
Mhm.
even just getting information, we're getting pictures.
And
Like,
all the housewives that are like making the appearance, I feel like that's what you need to keep secret. If you want to
yes.
show the main cast doing whatever. But like,
Yes.
damn.
That's a good, yeah, leave us something to know who's going to appear. Like we see Luann swinging Drewski style
I mean,
through Kyle's party. What are you like?
yeah.
She's swinging through a
What
party like she's a
is
mega
this?
church pastor.
She
Like,
literally is. Like, Luann, what is this?
and
With
then
that crazy hat and a microphone. Oh my God.
we see the sausage. We see them unhook it. Like, it was like, I don't think we're supposed to
Guys.
see that part. We just supposed to see her swing through. Like, what is? I'm in agreement with you with that. I would like to save a little.
Yeah,
Would like to save
yeah.
a little.
And like after we get the episodes, then put a little something with behind the scenes. You probably
Yeah.
could make up some extra episodes with that footage. I
Yes.
would watch the shit out of that at that time.
Yes. Or can you imagine if they had an after show for the
Yes. Now we're
Girls Trip Road
talking.
Rules? I would love
Hmm.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm choosing to believe that this will be Nini's introduction back to Atlanta, even if she was as a friend of. I
You think
have,
she would come back as a friend of?
I think she would now. I think she was, I
You
think
said
was taught a little lesson. I think if they phrased it to her like, we're going to introduce you this way,
hmm
see how things go, and you
hmm
got to earn your way back. The way Kenya,
Yeah,
when she got married off camera and they cut that pay and she had to come on back, I think it would be the
yeah,
same thing. I think
that's fair.
Nene would be tiptoeing back, legs and hips and body, and she would body the
Mhm.
friend role.
Yeah, of
I think
course.
that she would. And I think I've said before, one person doesn't make a franchise, but you have that one person who has such a dynamic personality that they fire up all the other personalities. And I think that's Nene. She's a like she
100%.
can. And even if it was just for one season, y'all would get the advertising dollars, the ratings would be through the roof. People would want to see her because they love her or see her because they don't love her. And so they can say, I
Mhm.
told you she wasn't, blah, blah, blah. Either now,
Yeah.
I personally, Nene's my favorite housewife of all time. And I don't even
Mhm.
put nobody behind her. It's just her. And that's
Well,
just me.
yes.
Yes. And Nene has been wrong. I've been wanting to shake her, screaming. Yes, she did need to sit down
Oh
sometime to get
yeah.
her
The
thoughts together.
last season was tough.
Oh, baby, the way I said, Nene, we can't go out like that. Like, Nene, like when she closed her computer,
Tough times. Let's not revisit it.
and because all I could think of is them titties because they were all out. The COVID, them titties were
Yes.
out, and that computer
Yeah.
book was closed with her
Yeah.
notebook. And I
And
was
there was a post-it or something. Yep.
like,
Hmm.
I'm excited too. I'm excited.
It's
I
gonna be
was
so
not
good.
excited when I saw the main cast. I'll be honest.
Well,
I
why would you be?
okay. Who? When I think OG, I think from day one.
Yes.
I don't. Whew. Definitely not Kim Zolciak because I was getting ready to say, I even hate to say this out loud. Sheree has never been a favorite of mine, but I feel like if they weren't going to give Nene full time, they should have given Sheree because there. I felt like
Really?
well, I felt like it was borderline disrespectful not to have a real OG from Atlanta. You have OGs from all the other franchises, but not Atlanta. And don't get me started on Potomac and Salt Lake City. I felt like they didn't even need to be a part of it. But
Because they're too new. I
yeah,
no, I yeah. I feel like I briefly had that thought. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up because
because
I've already forgotten who's on the cast.
if you're not around for Family Van, if you're not around for He Will Never Fulfill You, know that. If you were not around
Oh,
for all of that,
you know what? You make a good point because what I was thinking, and that's why I needed to pull this up because I don't remember who's on the cast. I'm like, oh, is it just people who are like current, but Vicky's not current.
yeah,
Oh, but she's
Luann,
coming back. Oh yeah, well, New York.
yeah.
New York is
You know
dead.
they couldn't do Ramona, so you know they wanted to
No,
do
hell,
Ramona.
they absolutely wanted to. Um, Vicky, Luann, Teresa, Kyle. Portia. Yeah, if yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I feel like I don't
So you would have thought Sheree
well because
before, like, go
before
ahead.
no, you go ahead. I'm sorry. Before who?
Well, I guess I was gonna go to Candy,
I don't even
but
consider her.
she's not gonna.
She's season two. I want my season one confessionals on the spot housewives.
Yeah, if they're yeah, if we're
If they're gonna,
celebrating 20 years of Housewives and like
yeah,
doing that whole thing and bringing Vicky back for it,
yes. Like, and I feel like they could have given Nene a full time, but if they wanted to ease her in and say, we're gonna let you back in,
maybe she didn't want to
you think,
because of the van.
okay.
I don't want to do this.
Okay.
Um,
So then maybe, but even still, Sheree was the only one I could think because Kim Zolciak is a no for me. Um, but the ladies have seen to move past it. Cool, whatever. But who else from Atlanta
that's
season
what
one
I'm. Yeah, who else is there?
that we would want to see? Lisa Wu, child? No,
Deshaun? No.
no. The Deshaun is
Yeah,
gonna.
you're right.
That would be the only choice.
Sheree. But I guess they're like, listen, we brought you in and taken you out so many
So many
times.
times.
Like,
Like,
you have to sit this one out.
yeah. So, but I am glad that yeah, like I said, they Nene, but
Ah,
I'm excited to see it. And in the picture, we see Candace with Giselle and Ashley. I was like, the things we have to do for a job.
I see. I didn't even see that.
Oh yeah, they have a picture of Nene's thing, and all the ladies, I guess, are dressed up as something. Candace is dressed up as a beauty pageant winner that says
As a
misunderstood.
oh.
And Giselle has on some red outfit with a curly wig and a mic.
Oh
Ashley
dear.
looks like she has on a drawn on mustache. And Portia is standing next to Candace and Nene. And I forget who else. So that's another. Be prepared to see that come across your timeline because I saw that today, I think, or yesterday. Yeah.
I'm
But
about to mute them. That's what I think I'm gonna need to do. Yeah,
yeah, because if not, you're
that's
going to
what I need
see.
to do.
Because I'm wondering when we're going to get it, when we're going to get the show.
Me too. They said coming soon, and that pisses me off.
Yeah,
Tell me
because
a date.
what is soon? Soon for you is soon for me. That's like going to the
Next
mall.
month is soon to
It's
me.
next week. Can y'all wrap it up?
Next
We know
week.
y'all can wrap it
Right.
up quickly.
Hurry up.
Yeah. That's like going to the mall and one of the stores has a paper on the door that says be back in 15. When did you leave?
I have no
15
idea.
minutes
That's why
ago
they
or
need to
30?
have the little clock
Yeah.
where they can move the time around on it.
Yes. Like, what is
Don't.
going on?
Hmm.
Okay. So at least we're both excited. We're both excited for Nini's return,
Hell yeah.
even if it's a little, and we're both believing that the door is open and she will hit Atlanta, even if as a friend of.
Yeah. They have to. They don't have
Oh, you're
to,
right.
but I think it would be good because, I think Atlanta has lost some people
Oh, Jesus.
over the past couple of seasons. And bringing Nene back, I think, would bring a lot of people back who have
Child.
unfortunately left.
Now we got Kelly, who's always screaming and talking about waffles. She is loud. Like she has a microphone. I know I'm loud, but she is so loud.
Forgot about your thing with Kelly being loud. She's so little.
She's so,
She's like,
yes. And I'm loud. I know that.
she's always yelling and talking about
About what?
waffles.
And
It's
then we got
crazy.
Shamia always singing. Girl, we know. You acting like you just walking around the house doing runs. I mean, I get it. My husband sings. So I know sometimes he does. My family sings, my daughter, my son. So sometimes they'll be singing, but you want us to hear like, girl, we know, we get it. Oh my gosh. So we need
No, yeah, it's annoying.
something different. I wish honestly that Brit hadn't have quit because towards the end of the season, I was liking what she was doing. Like, yeah, come on, shake it up a
What
little
was she
bit.
doing? I don't remember.
She was like calling
I blocked it
them
out.
out when they were like, okay, let me, because I said I like what she was
It's
doing. I do, but I have to okay, like when she was not at her event, after her, Britt, come to me. I'm trying. I know because I remember. Oh,
See, you blocked it out too.
when they were at like Angela's event and they were like trying to come for her and she was kind of like handling them a little bit, like coming back at them. I don't remember exactly what, but I remember thinking in that moment, I wish she had not have quit. I would have liked to have seen that energy from her. going into the next season. But then it
Yeah.
cost us
Yeah.
Kenya and well, I'm not going to say that cost us Kenya. Kenya
That.
cost us Kenya. But as much as I was not a Kenya fan, I wanted her. Like sometimes you don't recognize what you had until it's gone.
I recognize. I'm still so upset. That's why
Yeah.
the Brit thing. Oh,
And
that whole thing
okay.
is so frustrating.
Yeah, it is because you saying you at your big grown age being upset because Kenya didn't what? Like all the things she said Kenya did to me weren't true. Now the
She
picture
was
thing, that's one thing.
targeting me.
Yeah,
No, that, yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
like but
There,
target
now you got it. But
yeah,
she
but
was making
targeting you.
comments about my marriage. Like, that's not,
Girl, have you watched the
no,
show? Have
maybe
you watched
not,
it?
because she
Yeah.
didn't even look at the pictures because she didn't know that it wasn't her on there.
Which makes me wonder why now we still. Okay, anyway. Well, you saw where Kenya said she wasn't asked because she's in litigation with Brittany. So I'm like, I thought Brittany
What?
wasn't suing Kenya. Brittany was trying to sue Bravo. But I guess maybe
Right.
because
So
Kenya is involved
maybe she's suing Kenya too, because the Bravo thing is not going to work for her.
at all, unless Bravo's like, we don't want to touch that because even though she's not suing you, you're the reason that she's suing us.
Well, yeah, I could see that. That's
Oh
fair.
gosh. Would you care if Kim Zolciak came back? I already know what that means. That means you see it both ways.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't be super worked up about it
Okay.
if she was brought back. I would
Okay.
rather they didn't. If they did, like I get it, but it's also isn't it kind of like that moment's past?
That's what I feel
And
like.
like she kind of made it clear, at least to me, that she doesn't want to do that with them.
With black
Because she
women. Right.
wasn't.
Right.
She wasn't. So I think that that time is over. She's passed her torch to Ariana, and she's doing great on her
Yes.
show on Bravo. And like, you can pop up on there, and that's that. Like,
That's
just
how I
because
feel.
here, okay, just because Nene, like, let's not start bringing back all these old people, all the people from the past, not old people. Don't let's not start that whole thing up. I
Hmm.
don't think we need to get that going.
I agree. Because I don't, I
So
just
did
don't.
I answer?
Yeah, you did. It did. I said I don't want her back. But if they brought her back, would I stop watching if they brought her back? No, it's not to that extent. But I feel like if she came back, she'd have to be paired up with someone that I'd want to see. Like if you're gonna bring her back, you're
Hmm.
gonna have to bring Nene. Like Kim just coming back by herself.
Doesn't make sense. Yeah,
No.
I would have to be with Nene.
Yeah, or so, like because like no, I don't want to see it. So I don't want to see that. All right, moving on from that, we are going to go and visit the girls down in the P in Potomac. I've asked everyone that's been on this question. Your first thought, if you had to think of Potomac as a food for you, what would it be? And I'm gonna give you an example. I said it's cotton candy because it's light, it's fluffy, it's not nothing serious, it's not nothing that could fill me up. I enjoy it, but too much of it could make you sick. I had someone on Bonnie. That's Bonnie. Shout out to Bonnie. She said it's popcorn. Sometimes you think, "Oh, I need to have some good popcorn," and as it's cooking, you're smelling the butter, the salt, and you just can't wait to eat it. You're eating it, and then all of a sudden, it's like, "Oh, I got kernels in my teeth. This is too buttery, too salty." Some of it was good, but it's like I got kernels.
That's so good. Wait, those are
So
so good.
so good, right? I had shout out to Alex Rogers who said it's like what did he call it? Basically, like a beautiful food with poop in the middle. Like it seems good, and then it's like
Oh my God.
yes. So, what would you, if you had to pick a food and how
Mm.
Potomac made you feel? What food would it be? And y'all, I purposely don't tell them up front that I'm going to ask them this.
I'm telling you, I'm like, what's a food? I need food. What did I eat? Okay. I think I'm gonna say pizza. And you
Oh,
know how I feel
we
about pizza?
love
I
yes.
I love pizza. And I used to I don't do it anymore. and this is going
Tell
to
the
factor
people.
into it.
Tell the
I
people.
used to have whole pizza Sundays.
Yes.
And what that was yeah, I would literally order a large pizza from Domino's, thin and crispy, so I could do what I needed to do, which was eat the whole pizza all day. That was all I ate was that entire pizza, and I keep going back and getting more, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so delicious every Sunday. I had to stop.
Raven had me. I've tried it. Me and Corey did it one Sunday. It was 11 o'clock. Domino's open. We ordered our pizzas and ate off of it all day. I love
Yeah.
tell the people whole pizza Sunday. Yes.
So I would say pizza because I love it. It's one of my favorite things, right? But if I eat too much of that and I'm having the time of my life eating
Okay.
it. I'm like, this is so good. Like, I just could eat this forever, but I can't. Here's the thing about me and pizza, and it's been this way for as long as I can remember, like since I was a child. Every time I eat pizza, my stomach is going to hurt the next day. Like, it's going to hurt. And I know that, but that's not going to stop me because
Okay.
it's that good. So with Potomac, I think it's so great. I have so much fun, but like at some point at the end, whether that's the reunion or something, they're gonna make my stomach hurt with some sort of conversation or something. And honestly, this time I didn't know what it was. I think that it's Wendy going to jail, and that didn't even happen on the show. But that has really had me my stomach upset all season.
That title
And
card made it real.
oh, that was spooky. And she was like looking back like Bigfoot, you know, in that Bigfoot pose. I was like, oh no, stop reminding me.
Yes. When that 15 years is what threw me.
And the fact that it's throwing you and you've been at every court appearance is saying
It
something.
hit me. It was like boom. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to have to say pizza. Great. Makes my stomach hurt.
That is a
Whether
good
it's
one.
them or just mainly the conversations around it,
Yeah.
certain things, you know, but I love it. And you can't make me feel
Not love
otherwise.
it. Right.
Hmm.
So then this season, what was a high for you this season? And
I'm like, I'm not even letting you finish the question. Sorry.
no, I love it. Okay. Give it to me. Give it to me.
This Colorado trip, I know that these women
Baby.
have been in hell and it's torture to them, but it is so funny to me. Every bit of it from start to finish. This was
Girl.
hilarious. I never wanted the trip to end. I didn't even know this was the end of the season. I
That's
was
what
so upset. I
I
said,
did.
why are we getting these title cards? What is
I
this?
heard Stacy on Angela Yee's podcast, and she says we end our cash trip at a gas station, and I was like, no, because we know they're at a gas station next week because it was earlier this week. So I was like, no, that can't be the end. Girl, I said, oh my God. My notes say, child, I didn't know this was the end. That's what I said in my notes.
I love ending on a cast trip. I loved it when they did it. They've been doing that in Salt Lake City and stuff. But like this trip has been so funny. If I was on the trip, I would hate it. I would have a horrible attitude. But me watching it is just, I'm like, Angel, you are so bad at this. How does it keep getting worse? How don't you know where the place is, girl?
Her energy driving that truck when she was realizing what was happening was like
She was, I could
Miss, so-
see it on
what
her
she
face.
was Miss Sophia rocking back and forth in that
Because
rocking chair.
she knew, she's like, oh my God, not another thing. They're gonna eat me alive and I have to take it. When she was like, you can throw me under the bus
Yeah,
and say it's my fault. What do you mean
baby,
I can? It
right.
is your
It
fault.
is your fault. How, here's my thing. How did you think when I first saw they had 5 hours left? My initial thought was the fly fishing site and the airport must be only within 20 to 30 minutes from each other. And the
Because
fly
even
fishing,
that's pushing it for me and the way I like to travel.
girl, I'm a 2.5 hour get there domestic. If it's international, 3.5. I don't play. I don't even want to think I could possibly miss a flight.
No.
I know
Talk
someone,
about stomach hurting.
girl. I know someone who's missed flights because they like to get there at the last minute. I don't care if
My
they rebook
husband.
me for free. See,
I can't.
I'm that one that's
No.
like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come
So
on.
I can relax. Because guess what? You are not going to enjoy your day until I get there and I can calm my nerves. So
Yes.
let's go.
Let's get there now.
Yes.
And we'll sit in the airport and we'll eat. We'll be on our phones. I don't care. I don't care if we
Mhm.
get through security in 3 minutes and we have 2.5 hours to wait.
Perfect.
So
And I
what?
can breathe. Yeah, that was crazy to me. I was like, that's a lot on any day because you have to factor in all that driving back and
That's
forth they have to do. But I don't even want all that activity on a travel day. The travel is the activity. All
yes.
right. That's too much. So yeah, that 5 hours, I was like, oh, hell no.
And I felt like I
No.
said, maybe it would have been okay if they started early in the morning and traveled late at night. But like you said, travel still wears on you. So that would have
Yeah.
been a day. And I want to I'm with Stacy. I need to shower off this fly fishing before I get on the.
Yeah.
There is no, she could not have possibly thought that was going to work out, especially here. And here's my thing with Angel, the lack of communication. How
Yeah.
you didn't check on them all day, and then we see you driving up a mountain like Jill Scott going to save your marriage. You trying to text as you going up. She should have texted them. She should have texted Giselle the night before. Hey boo, it's late. It's gonna take us an hour to get back. We just gonna go ahead and stay, but we're gonna be at the hotel first thing in the morning. Giselle should not have had to
Yeah.
text her.
No, that's crazy. And that's so like that is so rude. It's so inconsiderate. So this room has been paid for by somebody
Yes, of
who
course.
I don't know, and it just sat empty. That's crazy.
Like,
Tell somebody something. Did you
yes.
not, again, you didn't learn from that with you weren't checking on them when they didn't have any water in the house?
And then have a
And
nerve to,
again, you're not checking in with like, are you okay?
are you okay? Like, you and listen, I get it. I like to be up underneath my man too.
Yeah,
At the
but come
same time,
on.
I like to be with my girls. And even though these are not your girls per se, it's at least think of it like it's your job.
Yeah,
So
and you're
like,
not doing a good job. It feels like you're not even trying. Like
no,
you have to do this. It's just one night.
one night,
You
one
can
night
handle
only,
it.
one night only. Like,
Come on.
I could not believe when I saw when they said their time was going up. Girl, Giselle said,
Because why is it going up?
I said, this is why I love black folks, especially black women. Because that's a whole sentence. Nope.
And I felt that
Me too.
because the day before when she's like, I'm taking over because this trip is this is crazy that this is happening. I'm taking over. And Angel's like, well, we have to do fly fishing and this and that and whatever. And Giselle's
And
like,
the way Giselle was
we
talking over her was so funny. I was like,
yes.
I was
I
annoyed and it was funny at the same time. Like,
because it's understandable.
yes.
Giselle, the way that she acts and the way that she moves, most of the time I'm not with her.
Mhm.
But this time I was. If you think it's mean, okay then. But this is out of control now. This doesn't make any sense, Angel. And
Like,
Angel was like, well, the activity is still there for you if you guys want to go. I know we're headed in the opposite direction.
direction,
That map showing them
girl.
every time.
And
I laughed the entire time.
none of them were close.
Nobody was.
I said, so somebody sent you a pin
Oh.
to the location. All
Oh.
three of y'all put the address in your phones.
Oh.
Then you wanted to text the ladies to see what address they had.
Like, what do you mean you're asking me what address I have? You set this up.
Girl, at the end of the
It's just
episode, when she
exclusive.
said,
It's so exclusive, you don't know where it is.
that's where I was going. When Giselle said, you don't even know where it is. I said,
Hey. And she's like, how is Tia going to catch her flight?
girl,
She's not. That's she's not. Change it. See if you can change it right now because that's not happening.
Angel might need to get us a jet back.
Actually,
clearly-
I think that's the least you could do.
Yeah.
And I
Clearly
need
she's
it
not
back
going
all
back.
the way back to Potomac.
Yeah. land in my driveway. I don't even want to have to
Please.
drive from BWI or Dulles or Reagan International, whichever one y'all flew out of.
Mm-mm.
I was horrified. And like I said, the way Tia was fighting for her life, trying. She was trying.
She was, wasn't she? She's so sweet, but you could see it on her face.
Yeah.
She was so tired of this shit. Kiarna has her ass hanging out of the window. I don't know why.
She said she spilled Angel's water and this was the fastest way to dry. I said, my God, on
I was like,
today.
why am I looking at you from this angle?
From
What
this,
is this?
the way Tia
Oh,
was willing to hold her bowels. We just need to get to the site, girl. We just need to get
honey.
there.
Do you know how serious that is? Because you really shouldn't be holding that in
No,
unless you have to. She's like, no, I just want to get there. You're
like,
never going to get there. And Angel knew that. That's why she's like, no, let's
yeah,
stop.
yeah. You know what?
Because I
Angel
don't know
knew.
where the fuck we are.
Like the way they pulled up that mountain, and Kay said, "There's no fly fishing."
We're in the middle of, and there was like some random truck up there, like, oh, no, 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 no. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. This isn't funny, Angel.
No, it's like
Now I'm mad and I've been trying to
you've been
support
trying,
you.
girl.
I'm pissed.
The way before they took that trip, the way that when the ladies left Kimosabi and they were headed back to the Four Seasons, I don't know if production edited that way, but the way Angel said, "Here's something about me, guys. I don't like fish." Stacey said, "We don't care." In her confession.
While they were in the car, they were just looking. Was that Wendy in the front? She was just
Yeah,
like,
yeah. No,
why the fuck
yeah,
are you
it
saying
was
that?
one of yeah, in the front. Either way, they were like,
What? No, first of all, I didn't ask, nobody asked you. Again,
just
maybe
out
it
of,
was the editing,
yeah,
but I don't think so,
me
judging by their
neither.
responses.
Like
Okay.
the fact that Stacey was like, "We don't care."
So why are we fly fishing tomorrow?
That's what. Did you take a survey and
I
see if
don't
we liked fish?
I
Because I
don't
know,
want to do that.
no, I don't eat fish.
Surely there's some sort of other activity you could have come up with for us to do that has to do with Wonderland that's not that.
I feel like she could have found a beautiful Four Seasons and then they could have visited her house. She could have had the dinner at her house. They could have maybe done some other spa activities. But see, she's on Threads a lot. And she was on Threads letting the people know.
Oh, damn it. I should have looked to see what was she saying last night? Because the last time I saw was her and her sister. Her
Baby.
sister was just telling everybody off, responding to
Girl,
everyone talking about Angel. Ingrid, please,
Ingrid
please.
was pissed.
Well, she's gonna stay that way
Girl, she better.
because I
They coming for
mean,
you, Miss Lady. You better hold on. Okay. Speaking of, did you see Jazzy cussing folks out in the comments about her reunion dress? I said, girl, I think you need to stop. Oh, girl, she was trying to drag them.
well, Jazzy, it wasn't good. I don't know what to tell you.
And don't try to throw in
That looked crazy.
black designer as if black designers can't be bad sometimes.
Even Louis Vuitton makes
Hold on.
mistakes.
Let me even look. The Countess told us. Okay, hold
Mhm.
on. I read this for those of y'all who watched my other video. You'll see, but I have to read this to Raven. I have to get her live response. Why is it missing? Okay, here we go. When
What'd
I
she
tell
say?
you, child, she had three threads.
Oh,
one of two,
brother.
one of three. Hold on. Because I have got to find this for you, child. I just played it today. Hold on. Angel, where is you, babe? She was like, what y'all won't do basically is tie this into my business. But based on what we saw, it seemed like she was trying to tie it into her business, right?
Yeah, and she did a terrible job of that.
Here it is.
Angel,
Okay.
you are not smart. Why would you leave the Wonderland activity for the last day? Even if it wasn't miles and miles away from
Right.
everything, like why didn't we start off with that?
Right.
No, you wanted to try and show off with the
That's what
private jet to Aspen and
that's
Kimasabe. Like promote your business. Make sure we get that done. Make sure we get that done above coming to see your house, going to Kimosabe. We've
yes.
all been there plenty of times by now, okay?
Like
We've seen it.
I'm with you. You said the key word show off. I felt like she wanted them to go fly fishing, and because she kept calling it this experience, not dinner. This experience is for you. And Kiana saying this is a $10,000 experience. She wanted to try to
I don't
show off a
care.
little bit of luxury. So I'm gonna read through it real fast, child. Three threads.
Okay.
I've read a lot of loud and wrong things that I feel that the need to be cleared up. ATP at
Angel.
this point.
Okay.
Number one, Wonderland Outdoors does not offer overnight accommodations. The rental home on RHOP is not in any way, shape, or form affiliated with our business. Number
I
two,
didn't think it was.
right. Who thought that?
I guess well, somebody probably did, but probably she saw one person say that.
And she's like, I need to clear this up. ATP.
Yeah. Hmm.
Wonderland Outdoors does not have a
It's
physical
easy.
headquarters. We offer fly fishing on land. We have lease agreements on and agency issued, in parentheses, think National Park Service, Forest Service, etc., permits. Our partner, Horse Ranch, is where we offer horseback riding. We also offer guided hikes and snowshoeing on land that we have permits to operate on. This is exactly like a lot of outfitters, especially in this day and age where new outfitters don't have fly shops. Number three,
Okay. What was that all about?
I get, I said, are people saying it's not real? No one's questioning.
No, we
We didn't
believe you, sweetie.
we
Why
didn't
didn't
ask
you
to
take
see
them
the
on a
headquarters.
hike? Uh,
Right.
And then have your chefs make them dinner outside.
Out
Why not?
because that would have been beautiful if they could have
Yeah,
got
because
there.
that was a beautiful setup. I feel really bad for those for her employees.
The
That
way I wanted
sucks.
that meat. But even their day was gone bad. When that grill dropped.
It's a bad omen. This whole trip was cursed.
Wait, when she finally got to talk to her employee and she said they weren't coming, she said, "Oh, bad news bears." Okay. Number three. We are
Okay.
opening a headquarters in the near future. In the meantime, that the closest city to where I live is where our office is. It's indescribably sad for people to lie about a business I built from the studs. We employ black and brown people in an industry dominated by cis white males. We work in so many communities in Colorado to offer free outdoor education. We empower our guides by paying tuition on licensing, further education, and equipment. I founded Wonderland to see more people like me in this industry, and the effort from certain folks to bring it down, A, won't happen. B, is shameful. Now, y'all have a nice snow day. I haven't said all I could because that's not my way. Keep the comments to me and not the business that supports so many.
You haven't said all you could because you need more time for your delayed reaction to
Girl,
really get into it. I think it's great that you have this company and you employ black and brown people and everything like that. It's your fault that you didn't make it a priority to
come
get
on.
it done early on in the trip. This is on you. I don't
Yes.
know what don't try and blame us or blame the women. This is bad planning on your part and you have to own that. No
We,
one's shitting on your business or thinking that it's fake. I've seen nothing but people being like, wow, that's really cool.
right.
That is very cool. You're black people in Colorado doing these things that people would say are like white people activities.
Yes.
And so you're like trying to get people to, do all this adventurous stuff that they normally wouldn't or whatever. If I was there, I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm going to do it from the black people
Yeah.
to
Yes.
support
Yes.
black business.
Yes.
Angel.
But
Oh, she's such a loser.
even the toilet
Oh.
thing, the way she handled that was by not communicating. If you had communicated and said, this isn't what, nobody reached out to me to tell me the toilets still weren't working. She said, I sent someone out that night, that next morning, she should have been texting because we know they have a group chat. They're on the show together. We know that's what they do. Girls, how was last night? And then immediately saying, we need to find, Giselle shouldn't have been the one to have to find them other accommodations.
I don't care if you thought it was fixed. You still check back in. And you shouldn't have to be told to do that.
No, like,
Hello? Like that's common sense.
and when she kept showing her guides, it was Bobby in the picture. I'm sorry.
It's true.
She tied this into her business to me.
That's the whole reason she wanted to come here for this
Yes.
trip. Because why are we going to Colorado?
Because I said if it didn't work out, I mean, if it had worked out on the opposite end and was perfect, it would have been her. This is the type of things we do.
Right. And Angel, she just doesn't make sense. Every time she talks is nonsense, right? Because I'm sure you heard her talk about how the trip originally was supposed to be a couple's trip. Oh, but the lady, everybody doesn't have a couple. You knew that. So why did you say it was going to be a couple's trip from the beginning? And they were going to stay at your house and this and that. Like that doesn't make sense. It
No,
doesn't
it
make sense.
at all. And listen, we get you not having room for all the ladies.
Yeah, nobody expects you to be able to house all those bitches in your house.
Right.
That's a
Like,
lot of people.
yeah.
And I don't want all those people in my house.
The
Like,
energies, like she said, I
even if
totally
I
got
like
that.
you, that's too much.
Say that.
In
But
my
guess
home, and
what?
my kids, and my husband, like, no, no, I actually live
I'm
here.
also going to stay with the ladies and form bonds with them. I'm going to
Right,
see
so you
my
need to
husband.
start getting to know me. So have the girls' night pajama party. That's the perfect opportunity.
There's a part of me that was like, okay, the kids are at the house, but was there a way? Does she have a big room where they all could have, since it's not couples, where girls sleep, have a slumber party
The
with
man
all of us
cave.
yes, and then get up and have breakfast there. Like for one night, we're going to be teenage girls and just have a slumber party. And then in the morning, we're going to have a catered breakfast or something like, and have matching pajamas laid out for them and say, y'all, this isn't ideal, but I want y'all to feel the comfort of my home. My people are there. Anything like, and even if she didn't want them to stay, it could have been longer at the dinner. Guys, we're going to start out at my house. We're going to put on my pajamas and then we're all going to go back
Yeah,
to a
because
place.
7 o'clock was crazy.
All right, it's time to go. Where? It's still light out.
The sun is still out. Yeah, I don't know. She didn't plan this
And what about
well. It
how
just wasn't well I don't know. She did a
she
bad
keeps
job.
saying she didn't come to Potomac to film the show? She said in an interview she already had her house. She had called Kay and she was already looking for a house to move to Maryland. But then last week's episode, she says to Kay, and this is why I wasn't sure if I was going to even come to. So I was like, so it was for the show. It's okay. You can say that. I moved for an opportunity to,
Yeah.
and it would be great
People
if I
do it all
bought.
the time.
Hello, Meredith Marks. Come on.
Yeah. She she just says shit. You
Yes.
know what I thought was so funny? On her title card, it said something like her and Bobby are living in Colorado, but they say they have a $2 million house in Potomac. It was the but they say, like, we don't know because she just be saying shit.
Raven, I picked up on that. I said, they don't even believe it because normally they would say her and Bobby
No,
have since bought a home.
right? They say. I was like,
I said, oh,
oh,
y'all don't like her either.
no, nobody likes her. Nobody likes her. I don't even
And
think
I think it
Kiarna
was,
likes her for real.
I don't think they were that close. I think they used to be, and then they
Yeah,
fell
and
out of touch as things happen.
mhm,
And that's it. I don't think they were as close because
besties. Yeah.
if that were you, even if it wasn't you and your bestest, but it was somebody that you were close to, if we were on a trip together and even if your trip wasn't going good, I may tell you they may catch a camera moment with just us. But I would have been like, don't talk to her like that. She's trying to do what she can. What you're not going to do is talk over her. You can talk to her a little bit nicer. Nah, we not get ready to do that with my friend.
Yeah. And Kiarna, she did it a little bit, but it
Yeah.
wasn't like, it's not consistent and
No.
it's not like with the force it needs to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like a little, Giselle, come on. Like,
Yeah.
not going to respond to that.
And she says it in
That's
her confession.
Giselle.
Yes, when she told Giselle, sit down, da 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 da. Like, you say that in the scene.
Right.
Giselle, you ain't
That's
gonna be
where it needs to
barking at my
happen.
friend. I get now, Angel, you my girl. I get these accommodations aren't the best. We gonna try to figure it out. But what you not get ready to do is keep coming at my friend like that. And yeah, I'm saying something because all y'all say something on behalf of your friends. Just like when Ashley and when you Ashley and you Angel got into it at Monique's I'm a butterfly now event. And you said if Ashley didn't come, you weren't coming. Well, now I'm telling you, don't be talking to my friend like that. Like they're like, come on.
Yeah, there's ways to do it.
Yeah.
It's just, mhm.
Now shut up for I come poop in your toilet and then drive back to her house knowing I can flush.
And knowing you can't.
Because they said that on the after
Don't piss
show
me off.
that they couldn't flush their toilets.
Yeah, they were, and that's why it's like,
That's
it's
disgusting.
disgusting. And I'm not going to be holding it in the way that Tia is in this car. I have
Girl,
to go.
to blow
They
me
said
up.
that, and then they were like, and Stacy couldn't brush her teeth. I was like, oh
That was
God,
so
not this
crazy.
again.
Not this again.
You can brush your teeth without water. You
Yes, you
can.
can. You got to do what you got to do.
You can make that happen.
Like, I would have been so livid. I kept thinking, what if one of them was on their period? What if one of them, like,
Somebody probably was,
yeah.
right?
Or what if
Chances are.
the opposite end, what if they were having flashes and sweaty? Like, I
And it
would
was
be,
hot in there already, too, they
girl,
said. That's just not like, no, no,
girl.
I don't have to live like this, so I'm not
I'm not
going
going to.
to.
They would have caught me like they did Tom, not Sandoval, but that other Tom that looks like he smells like cigarette and saliva on the end of his fingernails.
Schwartz.
Schwartz.
Ugh.
Remember when he bathed in the water that day of his wedding? But I would have had soap.
Oh my God.
They'd have been like, "Is Taria out there naked?"
Yes.
Yes, I'm washing the crack of my behind and everything else with Dove in this cold water.
I'm doing what I have to do.
Like I said, I wonder if they had bottles of water because I would have had to have been like,
Something. I mean, that's just unacceptable, girl.
yes,
I was on a plane and I can't come take a shower.
girl. The way Jazzy said she even got into bubble bath. She said I took a bubble bath.
She said she was like the kid on Home Alone.
Pizza,
Yes, can I get
champagne.
a pizza? Absolutely. I'm not getting out of that tub.
And then the other part is knowing that's on production. Normally, I would have wanted to bond with the ladies, but after getting to that hotel, I would have been wanting to order room service, take a bath, and be scrolling on my phone.
Yeah.
I might call my husband and be like, "We're good. All right, talk to you later."
68 degrees in there.
Listen,
Just
ooh,
getting in the oh, yeah.
I might have even, depending on what I traveled with, it
Well, yes,
would have
because
been a
I'm
night.
frustrated. Yeah. It was gonna be a night.
It would have been a night. I heard this lady say, this lady's on TikTok. I love her. They're like, "Girl, what are your plans for the night?" She was like, "Eat some good food, get my toy, and burn my clit out, and then go to sleep." I was
Well,
screaming. I said, "Wow. If that's what it takes
sounds
to
like
relieve stress."
do
And
whatever you
this
gotta
trip might have
do.
had me. Yeah. Speaking of Jazzy,
Hmm.
what did you think of the way what did you think of Stacy telling Jazzy her feelings about Sharice and Jazzy? And then the way Wendy kind of came in and made it seem like they knew for sure Jazzy wasn't going to the wedding. Like I kind of was a bit confused because Stacy did tell us she had a lot going on,
Hmm.
which is what Wendy said. So Wendy, how do you know? Like, what did you think of all that?
I thought it was silly. Stacy, I think she should have just left it where it was.
Mhm.
It's like she had an angel moment where she had some time to think about it, and she's like, "What can I say back to her?" Because I've had it, okay. And she shouldn't have done that. But you can't say for sure. You just can't know for sure.
That's
If
what.
Stacey, you have to take what she's saying in this moment, in this particular thing. You
Yeah.
can't be like, you're lying. You weren't going to come. That's what you think, but that's not what you know. Now, if it were me, like, well, no, I wasn't going to fly all the way to Dallas to come to your wedding for 2 hours, not even be able to stay for the whole thing, and then fly back to go to whatever, for our group scene.
Mhm.
No, like that's a lot. If even if I have, even if I don't have a bunch of other stuff going on, like that's a lot. So we're not friends like that.
That.
We're like work friends. We're cool. So yeah, if I find out my other coworkers are going, I'm like, oh, all right, yeah,
And
let's go. Let's go. Together. I won't be the only one making this insane trip
yeah.
just for and then she was late at her wedding. Like it just, I didn't
That
think it was crazy, but Jazzy is clearly one of those women that's like so crazy when it comes to her wedding and being engaged. She's still wearing all white. Like
girl.
it's enough. Relax. We get it. You're married. She's got Mrs. Whatever on her hat. Like,
Girl.
calm
Down.
down.
Congratulations. Like,
Congratulations. I am so happy for you, truly. But it's not this serious. It's really not.
no. And
But oh, and Wendy,
come on.
her the way that she deals with Stacy is so confusing to me.
Yes.
I'm like, do you like her or do you not? You know, because she has what she said to Stacy. She's like, I always defend you. I'm always sticking up for you. And she does a lot of the time. We've seen her do it, but I think we've also seen her like be shitting on her and stuff too. And it's not even in the like, girl, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, like
Yes.
blah, blah, blah. It's what we saw in that car, and she's yelling and like yelling at her at the table in front of other people. Like, I just don't think that's how you deal with your friends. Like Stacey
No.
said, like it's just weird the way that you're
Yes.
dealing with me. So how am I to know?
And even if I am lying, there was a way that Wendy could have said what she said. But again, Wendy, you've been through this when all the women are on you. So Stacey's supposed to be your friend. Even if you believe that she truly didn't go because of the cameras, there was even a way to say that just in the car with them. And then if you wanted to bring it up when Giselle asked the question, how was your ride? The way she was coming at Stacey, I too felt like Stacey was attacked in
Yeah,
that moment. Like they all were coming for her, coming for her, coming for her, coming from her. And it's like,
because you knew the rest of the table was going to do that when you said that. Well, you know how they do with Stacey. So
it almost reminded me of an Ashley move a little bit where she'll get the party started, but then turn around and be like, babe, babe, babe. I can't, when she said babe,
yes,
my notes say I can't stand her. That's what my notes say. But you know how I've always felt about Ashley.
I
Oh, I hate to
know.
even say that, but
I'm surprised you're even saying her name.
I
You
like
know
to
you like to
say
call her Michael
Michael
Darby's
Darby's
ex-wife.
ex-wife. I felt like with Wendy, there could have been a little bit of a like, come on. Like there's a way. Karen knows how to play both
The
sides.
fence.
And I
Yes,
was good.
she's the fence.
Kiarna, I listened to Kiarna on Candace's podcast with her and Michael, and Kiarna brought
Oh,
that
I
up
need
and
to listen
said
to that.
it was, I actually enjoyed it. And when she, even though Kiarna sometimes can talk in circles, she'll get you to the point sort of eventually.
And
But
you just have to go on an
you just have
adventure, a la
on
Wonderland.
a magic rocket ship on a Wonderland. Yes, up the hill, back down the hill. 3 hours from the point, but we may get there. We stopped at a gas station for
Maybe.
some good food. But she brought up, because I've been saying if Karen was there, do you think, as much as she had an issue with Stacey, she would have jumped in to kind of not let them get on Stacey because that's the way Karen moves. And Kiarna
Yeah.
brought up, that's why Karen is the fence. So you saying that, that's funny that you said it. I had never even thought about that until Kiarna brought it up. And then you just brought it up. Karen is the
You
fence.
need a fence. You
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. Like,
Speaking of Karen,
ooh,
that shit
baby.
was funny that Giselle was like,
Yes.
Karen would have left before we got on that jet to Aspen.
Yeah.
And you know what? She's in a better place. Prison.
Girl, when I said, let me tell you something here. That was funny. I screamed. I said, okay, Giselle, that was really good. I don't know if you wrote it, if production wrote it.
Comedy.
It was so good. Because she delivered it, like she
Oh,
delivered it perfectly.
because she was dead ass. She's like,
She was,
I would have rather been in prison
yeah,
with Karen. At least they got water.
they got what they can wash their
I'd rather
behinds.
be in there.
And
Yep.
apparently, they take giving you the shirt off my back to another level by giving the hair out of their head. I don't know if I could have done that.
Well, I'm sorry, that's nasty.
That's what I'm
It's
meaning.
very sweet, but no, those
I don't
braids don't
even,
even look good.
that's what I was
I'm
saying.
sorry.
That's why she had that do-rag on.
Just wrap it around your head. It's fine. It's
Girl,
stylish. You look cute. Like,
I wanted
don't.
to see them roots and see what them braids look like so bad.
Well, I think judging by what you saw coming out of the scarf, like tells the tale, you know.
Did you notice Karen's walk out of the
Please.
facility? I felt like she was walking like that thing is heavy, but she don't have a thing.
She was carrying the weight of the world, okay? She was about to drop it off.
I
It's been a
said,
lot.
Karen got a little like I had
Yeah.
girlfriends in here. Like she had a little like
We'll never know.
The
We'll
way,
never know because obviously they love her in there. I mean,
yeah,
I do. I think that's very cute. She was probably in there being like, oh, I know there's going to be cameras and Taria
yeah.
out there whenever I get out. So
Did you say
I got to
Antaria?
look. Yes. So I got to make sure that I don't go out there looking crazy because that's what they're going to expect. They were talking about, do I get to have my wig in here? And what does it look like up under the wig and stuff like that? And oh God, I don't know what I'm going to do. They were like, girl, that ain't no problem. Here.
We got you, Miss Karen.
Here.
Baby, I
Yes,
might.
Miss Karen.
Karen probably has a texture that curls, even if she only got a little bit. I might have had to
Yeah, I
wet it
think
down.
so.
Yeah, or I
Yeah.
need a scarf, baby. It's gonna be the scarf.
Again, just the scarf. It's cute. We weren't expecting, like,
You're coming out of jail.
girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody could have brought a wig. I would have thought even for her.
Yeah.
I just
Whatever.
that was and her getting home, I was like, okay. I thought Ray was with her. I didn't realize it wasn't Ray
I
wasn't
thought
with
so
her until
too.
I said, oh wow.
Where's that jail at? Is it close?
Montgomery County. So it's from her house, it's in the same county.
Oh yeah, it's a jail. It's not prison.
Yep, it's in the same county. So it
Oh,
wasn't far.
so there was no that's what I was like,
Was
well,
not far.
he was like, listen, I'll be at the house. She knows.
You'll get, I haven't
I'll be
seen you
here
in
when
a
you get
while anyway.
here.
You'll just be
Yeah.
seeing you for the first time. We'll get it on camera. It's fine.
Hmm.
One thing about it, that son don't want to be photoed, video. He
Mm-mm.
wasn't, neither were one of the kids were at the hearing. It was just
Mm.
her cousin, Cookie with the sweaty titties. Because every time I see her on this, I just feel like her titties are sweating. Cookie,
Cookie and Charisse have that same like
yes,
sweaty, disheveled,
look,
like, yeah.
like girl. I don't want that on my housewives. And her cousin was there. So, and Ray, of course. So I was like, okay, I could see maybe she didn't want her kids to see her. Because from word on the curb was what I got was Karen knew she was going. They had pretty much
Like
told her,
that
yeah, you
same
going.
day.
I don't know if she knew that same day, but they knew she was going, which
Mm.
is why. Remember, she went to a treatment facility for a couple of days to show what it was like being in jail. They said they were getting her mentally prepared, so she knew that she was going. That's what they say.
Do you think she's gonna give Wendy some like tips and tricks before she goes, maybe? Or do you think she's gonna be like, well, here's the place that I went to like practice. So, or
I
is she
think
like, fuck Wendy, because
that's
she
what I
was
think.
mad at her still? Or is she like, you know what?
But
This
isn't
is
that?
serious. I can put that aside. Here's who you need to call. All right.
I think I do think deep down with Karen she would do that because I was confused that for the ladies to all be confused, I was confused at the last reunion when she didn't thank Wendy, when all the other ladies were like, yeah, she did. Wendy did check up on her like pretty much the most out of all of them. But then Giselle said, Wendy, I told you. So that made me think Karen really doesn't like Wendy because Giselle said, I've been trying to tell you. And remember, if you
That's
see Wendy's
true.
first season, she did say Karen don't. And we know that Giselle be
I
lying
wasn't
sometimes, so you don't
impressed.
know. Yeah, we
Hmm.
don't know if she be telling the truth or whatever. But
Yeah.
I think maybe I think if Karen thinks about Wendy's kids, I think that would soften her to be like.
Hmm.
But then
And she would, right?
I
I
thought
think
I
so.
seen somewhere somebody said, you know how we see so many things we don't know where we saw it, especially if we don't screenshot
Hmm.
it. That somebody said Wendy and Karen get into it at the reunion. So I'm like, over what?
Literally. Over what?
I'm sure Wendy hasn't been there to see you, but I could see Karen maybe making a slick remark like your turn or something.
That would be crazy.
I just can't help but watching Wendy. Like, why did that scene get cut out of her and Eddie? And was it really about what we thought it was going to be about? You remember when
What
they showed the
scene?
trailer? There's a scene of Wendy and Eddie talking in the trailer, the second half saying, do you think this is going to affect that? We've been through a lot. Do you think this is going to affect our marriage? Do you think we're going to be able to get through it? There's a scene that
Oh,
was cut
yeah.
out. I'm going to see if
Hmm.
I can
What
play it
could that
for
have
you.
been? I know what you're talking about. And I remember when I saw that, I was like, well, surely it couldn't be about this. Like, it's got to be about something else, right?
That's what I thought. I was like, they made it seem like it was, well, actually, I can't even say they made it seem, we, the audience, made it seem like,
Yeah,
oh, it was
we
about this. But they cut it out. And okay, here we go. Listen to this.
wonder if it has something to do with her dad or something.
Hold on.
How do you think this is going to affect our marriage?
Now, I don't know if you can see. I wanted to see if you can see if I could show it like, oh, can't really see.
Mm-mm.
But you heard what they said. We've gone through a lot together. This takes the cake. And she's like, how do you think this is going to affect us? So was it, then I started thinking, was it the fight between her and her mom?
Right, that's the next thing I'm going to.
Because
But
then we heard they
I
picked
don't
cameras
know.
back up after the news of Eddie and Wendy, though.
Did they really?
But did they
Or
really,
is
is the
that,
question. Yeah, was that rumor?
I mean, because you know they will pick those cameras back up.
Yeah.
But that doesn't seem smart for Wendy and Eddie. But
This whole
the way
season.
she was, oh my God, it was so tough. And she kept doing stuff. What
Yes.
if it wasn't her, it was her mom? And then the thing at Kemosabe where she was like, I bought these for, because our kids, I'm rich and my kids are rich. I was like, stop it.
Girl, I said,
Stop it.
were the earrings claimed? And I said, no, this was after that, but still.
Oh my God. And they they showed again like another clip of her saying something about the budget for the house. Like, well, if one invoice is $100,000, then the budget is blown. I was like, oh my God, my
And then
head.
I don't even look at it. I don't even look at the invoices anymore. And what I keep reminding people is remember, y'all, because people keep saying money well spent. She did not get the money. All she got was the
So
$22,000
it
for the ring.
wasn't money well spent.
My only thought was they
Credit
spent
card
this
swipes.
and they thought that they were going to get. Who I got to sneeze. Hold on. Am I going to catch it? Whew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bless you. Again.
I was trying to mute it and I couldn't get it.
You got it that second time.
Um, my only thought was because remember they told one of their arguments to the prosecution is we haven't heard anything for a year. Maybe they thought the processing for the check was taking a long time, so they felt like, oh, we just going to put it all on credit cards or do whatever and get this
That's
and
so
pay it back.
risky.
I learned a long time ago the hard way. You don't count money until it's in your account, in your
Yeah.
hand. You don't count that money that way. You can hope for it, but you don't
But
count it. So
then that amount is crazy to be hoping for. Like fingers crossed. Like, girl, no.
it makes you wonder, or were they going to use her Bravo check saying, oh, we'll just use our Bravo check, the Bravo check, and we'll have,
Well,
other,
wait till you get it. This isn't a pressing thing.
like her whole season was about her dad and money.
Oh, I hate
Me
this.
too. Me too. Oh, Wendy and Eddie. But let me tell you, that reunion look, I said, she's innocent, Your Honor.
She
She
looks
looked,
so good.
it looked
And
like the dress was made for her.
maybe it was. It looked expensive. Um, I don't know. It's like she's just looked so good this season.
Yes.
When she was sitting in the front seat of that car several times and they were just on her face, I'm like, she looks so
So
good. She's so
good.
beautiful. Oh my God.
Even
And
with her
that
ALO
reunion
outfit.
look.
Yes.
Oh,
And then her confessional with the blue and the short bob. She's looked good the entire season.
the whole season.
Gucci down to the socks. And now she may have to trade it in for an orange.
Stop.
Orange is the new Potomac.
Oh, it is though.
I just,
Oh no.
I feel, I do. And I don't want her to go. That's the thing. It's like,
I don't want her to go either. Like, this really sucks. And it's actually really stressing me out.
and it's like not a cloud over the season, but it's a hovering thought over the season. Even, And
Yes.
especially because I feel like people that don't like Wendy, whenever Wendy would talk her ish on the show, they'd be like, see, that's why you was arrested for fraud. You know, because
Yeah,
that's what I would
yeah.
be thinking in the back of my mind, just being real. Then I'd have to be like,
Uh-huh.
nope, Taria, don't. One has nothing to do with the other.
No, but yeah, that's absolutely, you're so right. Because
Like,
if it was Ashley, I would be saying that
me
same
too.
shit.
Like that's what all them splits that you be doing and all that singing is criminal. But since they couldn't get you for the singing, they're gonna get you for this. See if that's
Singing is criminal. Yeah.
oh my gosh. This episode was funny in the worst way funny, meaning I wanted some of that
Like
food
it
at the
shouldn't have
end.
been
It
funny.
shouldn't have been. I wanted to go to a food truck immediately after watching. I'm not gonna lie, because you know they have good food.
Hell yeah, that food looked good.
Was
That
that Pizza
looked
Hut
like a
pizza
good
though?
pizza.
Was that Pizza Hut?
No, because
Okay.
I do not fuck with Pizza Hut,
Okay.
actually. That pizza looked so good. They had those toppings. That pizza was loaded with stuff. That's
Didn't
how
they?
Marco's does it. It's a
Okay.
lot of toppings. It looked heavy.
Yeah, like okay. See, I'm with when Giselle ordered half pepperoni, half cheese. I'm that girl. So I would have been like just a plain, or
Oh
if everybody
no.
wanted one, I would pick the toppings. Oh, but then them fries even looked good. I was like, I'm
Some
not a
fries
taco
is
girl.
that?
The
Yeah, they
tacos looked good.
all of it. I would have been eating all of that.
Girl, the
I
fact that they
can't
were
believe they
stopped
were sitting out there
at a
at
gas
some random
station.
gas station. Where were they?
Like, I know production had to be hot themselves. Like, we got to get home.
We got to get
Because
home.
at
This
that
is
point,
crazy.
even if y'all are the best of friends, you know, there comes a time on vacation when no matter how beautiful it is, you're like, I want to get back to my routine.
Yes.
That would
Yes.
have sent me over. I don't even want to, I just want to get on a plane, put on my headphones, and just, because even when Ashley or somebody brought up, can you believe it went this bad? At that point, I might have even been zoned out. Like, I can't even talk about it no more because I'm just over it.
Like it's too soon.
It's too,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's talk about this in a week.
They are go. I know they ate. They had. I'm interested in the reunion and how like, and if
I'm
Tia's gonna.
interested to know if they made their flights.
Oh yeah.
And how did Tia get home? What about Kiarna? Like everybody had different times. Like hello, can you tell me about
Yes.
it?
Why would she keep driving? That's my thing.
I have no idea. I don't know why she does the things that she does.
And kind of acts like I think it's her. Even if she had got mad, I think it's the flatline energy that does it for me with her. Like, wake up.
Hello.
Are you there?
No, but she will be in like 3 days. It
Yeah.
takes a minute.
At the reunion. I'm back. Yes, I'm not a reunion girl, but I will say I am looking
Yeah,
forward
me
to this
neither.
one.
Yeah,
I'm
just to
just excited.
see, well, first of all, Karen,
Yeah,
um, but to see what Angel does.
me
Because
too.
she has the chance to really do something. And
Mhm.
it's like, are you gonna or are you not? And I
Right.
don't have high hopes.
I just hope, and this is me, this is totally me not tooting. This is actually me hiding behind a curtain
Oh.
because Karen and Wendy are there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at Karen's, no pictures, but with Wendy's, I did have a picture. I'm just hoping, please don't bring, like, please don't bring the person, like, don't bring it up. Like, and social media, say social media, like, just don't bring, like, because I'm going to be there to see this whole thing through, Wendy. But
I don't know, Taria.
oh
There's a
my,
good chance.
like, oh my God. That's so crazy. Okay. Whew, I'm sweating thinking about it.
Think about that. Oh my God.
Because when I'm boots on the ground, I'm doing my job. I'm a journalist. Okay. Afterwards,
Yeah, you're
I
not
get to
thinking about it.
sweats. Like,
I hadn't even thought about it.
did I
I'm
just
not.
do that? Like, I even have questions for Wendy. Like, if they let me get close, well, I mean, she's right there. So I have questions for her.
Hey,
Like, Wendy,
Wendy.
I had charged up my mic and everything for her and her attorney, but then they canceled it on Wednesday at the last minute. It was postponed. It was canceled. I was
Damn
almost
it.
there. I had my mic. I had made sure I plugged my mic up and make sure I had the little thing to go into my phone with the mic, and I had my question ready. So on March,
Well,
hold on March the 4th, it's all the way to March. On
it'll
March
be
the
March in a
4th,
minute.
yeah, that's true because it's almost February. I do think, though, I honestly, and I said this on the video that I did yesterday, because I keep saying yesterday, y'all, because I know I'm recording it on the same day. But this is going to be out Tuesday. I think they're going to work on some kind of plea. Like, what do you think?
Well, that's probably their best bet,
That's
right?
what
I
I'm
mean, I don't
thinking.
know.
Because how do
I
you
don't know
fight
nothing about
recordings?
it. Exactly. That's exactly. So I would imagine that's what their lawyers are telling them, but
And it's
I don't
like
know, girl.
they can't even give up. You know how in some cases I won't say snitch, but you become a truth teller and give up somebody else. There's nobody to give up. It's y'all.
Mhm.
So, like, maybe if I take responsibility for my actions, can I just get 6 months house arrest? A year house arrest, and I'll do community service on the side of the road in an orange jumpsuit, and I'll just look good doing it.
I hope so.
I
Who's
just
the judge?
so the previous judge that they've had, he's been and based on the fact that whoever took that courtroom picture didn't get held in contempt, even though he knew they were in the room, based on the way he handled that, doing a 15-minute speech,
Uh-huh.
I feel like he's fair, and he is
Yeah.
very like I don't know if the people are in here, individuals, but he said, I'd rather address this now than have any. And then based on the way he was listening to both sides, like I felt like he was fair. That
Yeah.
I've been in front of judges before, whether it be for traffic court or whatever, and you could kind of feel the energy. And to me, I
Hmm.
felt like his energy was very much fair.
Okay,
This,
that's good.
well, this last
Well,
hearing, they were supposed to have a different judge. And then this same judge is scheduled for their next hearing. And I looked the judge up, and the
mhm.
judge has pretty much very good reviews. He was
Okay.
the judge of something, like he got an award like a couple of years ago. In my mind, that still doesn't say much because that's Carroll County, but also remember it's going to be a
Oh,
trial. So they're supposed to have a jury of their peers. They don't got
oh.
peers down there that look like them a lot. So they don't have a big pool to pull from. So it'll be up to the jury.
Imagine getting called for that jury. Let me tell you something. Between the years of like 2009, I think it was, to 2018, I was called for jury duty every single year. And the very first one that I had to go to, it was for accessory to murder.
What?
And I was terrified because at that time I was really into John Grisham books. So I was like, oh my God,
They're going to kill.
they are going to kill me. Yes. Like, I do not want to do this. And when they were doing the selection, people are like going up there. Everyone's already like giving their little excuses, like why they can't do it, whatever. And they
Mhm.
like let those ones go. And I was like, well, I'm not going to lie. I don't want to do that.
Right.
So the people were going up there, and I remember this one, it was this black lady. She walked up there and she was looking so mean and pissed. And they were like, no, we're pass on her. And I was like, I know what I'm gonna do. So I put on my best,
Wait a
I am
minute.
a bitch face. And I went up there and they were like, yep, come on up. Damn it. Damn it. So we
Are you
go.
serious?
Yeah. And I was
Like I
like
did all of
20.
that.
Yeah, I was like 20 or 21 at the time. So then it's time to like show up for the first day, right? And we get in there, and I'm telling you, I'm freaking out. I do not want to do this. And they're like, oh, actually, she pled guilty, so we don't have to do it. I was like, thank God.
Wait a what?
Oh, thank God.
So you actually got selected and then she pled guilty.
Girl, yes. And I continue to get selected. The rest of them were like just little bullshit things. And my favorite one was like a small claims court thing where these people got into an accident and they didn't go to the hospital to get checked out after. And then like the girl was having back problems. Girl, they were pulling up her Facebook page. They were like, what does this mean? They made her read out, what does this mean? When you say you're turning up at the fair tonight, what does that mean? I almost lost it. It was
I
very
would,
difficult for me to hold it together
yeah.
during that.
Because, girl, what does that mean? Your back hurts.
Why are you getting on those? Why are you getting on those
Oh, she was
rides?
getting on the rock. Girl, so
Yeah,
they
she was a
really do.
kid, and her mom was pissed. You
They
could
really do
see.
follow you. Because that's what I thought when I was in my accident. And I made sure. I mean, I was hurt, but I made sure, like, you want to, hi, I was waving. My knees hurt.
Yeah. I
My
know her
back
mom
hurt.
didn't know that that girl put that stuff on there, or else she would have
She
had
would have
it
been,
until the
yes.
end.
What does this mean? Getting turned at the,
She's like, it just means like having a good time.
you're able to have a good time in pain. Yes, because that's what we do. We push through.
Exactly.
While you're
I'm
on
sorry
the,
I took us all the way to
but
something
wait,
not
while you're on one of those rides that have you going,
jerking you around.
do you have to be in the same county to get selected?
Well, I think so.
Oh, darn it.
I think so. But Taria, you're not getting selected anyway.
I was going to
Once they
say,
figure out who you are,
they would
they're
be
like,
like,
no.
you got to be kidding me.
The
Did you
judge is
just get,
like, not her.
I'm
I'm
like, Your
telling you right
Honor,
now, not her.
I'm an impartial party.
Like she's a journalist and she's been
I would be like, get on the winning team, ho. You want this. Girl, I would be in there trying to convince. Y'all really think she did it, though? Without a shadow of a doubt. We have
You're
to
gonna be the one person and you're like up at the whiteboard. You're like, listen, hey, I'm not convinced.
They are
Back
going
to
to
the
be
drawing
like,
board.
this is the first time in history a housewives trial has lasted 37 days.
They're like mistrial.
Y'all want to go home? Wendy, I'm trying to trigger something for you.
Should throw that shit out.
Listen, but I'm gonna need you to be a correspondent on my podcast.
You owe me, okay?
An exclusive interview.
Okay.
About how the system.
I don't want to see nothing on people. You don't need to be sitting down with Andy. And if you are, I need to be sitting next to you. Actually, put me in between you and Eddie because I have stuff to say too. And I played a big role.
And it better air. And I need you to, like you said, exclusive. And we need to talk about how you did not get access to your constitutional rights because there was not a jury of your peers. I was your only peer.
And I had a hard time in there, by the way.
I had a hard time. The judge almost put me out and I had to fight to be here. Wendy, I was the one like Harriet. Everybody who wanted to leave you behind, who wanted to turn around on you, I said, leave them. But I had a gun for him. You coming or you not? Is that what Harriet did? Like, I was your Harriet. I led you to freedom.
You're welcome. Hello.
And Eddie, you better speak because when I see you, you be acting like you want to roll your eyes at me. So you better speak today.
He does.
He don't look to the left or to the right.
I know that's right.
Wendy's looking all the way around and getting all
the angles. He got blinders on.
The same way Wendy was posing that reunion picture, I feel like that has to be posed in court. Wendy, I suggest you wear that to the next.
Yes. That's a great idea.
When I see her in March, I'm going to say, psst. And she's going to, psst, before it starts, she's going to turn around. I'm going to say, can I get that stole that you had on?
Don't say that part. But can I borrow it? I'm sure that's not your only one.
It makes you feel any better. I'll claim it lost. Like, I'm not doing insurance fraud for you. Mm-mm.
She's like, actually, I returned it. I don't even have that shit no more. Or else I would let you. You know I don't have no money for that right now. The fuck?
Borrow it. Oh, darn. Okay. Girl, if I could find a red one like that, I would show up like that.
The judge is like, oh God.
With my jeans.
Not her again.
My turtleneck.
You just slapped Wendy in the back of the head and you stole it.
Because I sit so close.
She's like,
hey, girl, I'm sorry. You recognize this? If You get out. It's yours. It's yours. Wendy, if you hear this is all in jest. We love you, girl, but
We're
we just
kidding.
don't
We
know.
don't want you to go.
No, at all. But if you put me on the visiting books, I will visit you and get the word out to the people that you're doing good. if I could get on the visitors list.
Okay.
Whatever you want me to tell them, I'll tell them, Wendy.
I know that's right. Would you run her Instagram page?
I'm running her
stuff?
social media account doing
Yeah, hell yeah.
Can you imagine?
Like whoever that was doing Jen Shaw's.
The things I would be saying, y'all would be like, is that Wendy? Because I'm telling you.
You would how would you forget to you're posting from the wrong one? They're like, what?
What? They're like, is this Wendy?
Wendy, you got hacked.
Yeah, because that would be the thing. They all say, I got hacked. No,
you're like, my bad, y'all.
Girl,
I forgot to switch over.
And other housewives that has something smart to say. Oh, you want to be smart, but remember
Ashley. And then here go the neighborhood talk. Ooh, Wendy Osefo coming for Ashley Darby from behind bars.
From behind bars.
And then then the song is Locked Up by Akon. You know they love to put the song on me.
Girl, I could see it right now. And it's me whole time like.
And you're like, oh my God.
Now I got to keep going with it. I got to keep the same energy.
Yeah, you have to see it through at this point.
Girl, every third slide will be like, if you want to put money on the books. Just saying. We need to keep our girl good in there.
We do.
And then we keep saying Wendy, but Eddie also.
Oh,
I wondered if they were going to try to make it so that only one took the charge.
Well, if they do, it needs to be Eddie for sending us damn emails. Are you crazy?
Yeah. Speaking of craziness, before I have you here for 37 hours, I'm going to jump over. We're going to ski. We're going to take a sharp left turn and ski from the hills of Colorado to the slopes of Utah.
Okay.
Question number 1.
No.
Did you start out the season feeling one way, midway feeling switched, and then what do you think of the reunions, the 2 parts so far?
No, I felt the same way throughout the whole season. Okay. Salt Lake is great, always. Consistent, great, chaotic, at times a little too much for me, to be honest with you. But I enjoyed it. Now, their reunion is where I started feeling different. And this is also consistent for me. The reunion is even more chaotic than the season. And it's impossible for me to follow. And no one will shut up. And I can't hear anything. We're not getting anything resolved. We're not, maybe resolved isn't even the right word, because I don't know that they necessarily resolve things at reunions, but I feel like we can't even have like a productive conversation because everyone's talking all at once. And when they do that, I get annoyed and then I get on my phone. So much to the point where I missed Andy's walk off. I didn't see it. I was like, when is it going to happen? And then I saw people posting it on Instagram and I was like, oh, I guess it happened this episode, but I didn't see it. It's just annoying. It's annoying to me. And, I think we're the same already. Like reunions, I'm like, oh, girl, I don't really need that because we're talking about stuff that didn't even happen on the show. And that's like something different.
Yeah.
So Salt Lake reunions are like, for me.
I haven't even recapped 1 or 2 because.
Well, how could you?
Taking notes, it's like, I used to be one that took every single word. Then I was like, okay, I got to learn how to recap it. Even though I would add my own opinion, but I'm not transcribing it.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Reunions are hard enough. They're different from, okay, in this scene, we know we got Angel and it's boom, we can give our own spin. But with like you said, with Salt Lake, I got so frustrated. I was like, I was screaming at I'm in the gym and I'm like, too. What? It was,
let's get back on track. And it's like Andy is so annoyed that he can't even, it doesn't even seem like he's really trying to get them back on track.
yes.
He's like, whatever, y'all. Like, is it time to go yet? Like,
Yeah. Like, I don't care about nothing y'all are saying.
because y'all aren't saying shit.
What did you think about Heather? Not even
Oh,
low key, high
loser,
key. Yeah.
loser. She's the biggest loser I've ever fucking seen, and it's never going to change. I'm
And
sorry.
threatening
I didn't let you
Meredith?
finish your
No,
question.
because you're the guest. So I want my people to hear you. So no, anytime jump in. But threatening, high key threatening Meredith, like letting us know
This
what
is
that
what
you're
I mean to such a loser. Our friendship is over moving forward. And buckle up, Meredith. It's not going to be a fun ride. I'm
like,
so sorry. Because what you're saying here is that like being friends with you was a fun ride.
girl.
And I know that's not true. Oh, we're not friends anymore. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know who would miss your friendship. You are a loser. If y'all don't listen to my podcast or follow me anywhere, like
Y'all
I
need
have been
to.
calling Heather a loser for years,
Yep.
because she just is,
Mhm.
okay? But now it's gotten to the point where she's not like your everyday run of the mill loser. She's a different brand. What we're seeing here, I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
And so I call her a limited edition loser
Ah,
because they don't make them like that too much.
yeah.
Again, I don't know another one like that. Um, I don't oh, she's just such a loser and she's so weird. Who
And
says that? Ooh, I'm not friends with you anymore. Like you're the one that wants to be friends with them so
thank
bad.
you.
What do you think you're doing right now?
From season one, wanted to be
You
friends
let
with
Jen
Meredith.
Shaw punch you in the
Girl.
face. And even if she didn't punch you, like
The fact that
she
Heather
treated
all of
you
a sudden,
horribly.
and
And you're
now,
like,
and
give me
said some
more.
of the worst things about her online that were proven, like
She called you Shrek.
Shrek, right?
She's
Like,
probably the reason you got all this work done because you're still harping on that shit. And you like again, she treated you horribly. You didn't have this energy for her.
no, remember when she had her fingernail all in Heather's face when they went something like, and then soon as she leaves the show, now you're the head honcho in charge. Now you got all this HBIC energy.
This
Girl,
is why I
please.
hate because no shade to anyone who enjoyed it. Like everyone, yeah, like whatever. I know it was a moment, the receipts and the proof timeline thing.
Come on.
But you see what happens when
Yes.
you give people too much. Now look at her.
Yeah.
She already was a loser, but like she's unruly now. Like this
Yes.
has got to be, I don't know what has to be done, but she needs a reality check and she needs to be brought back down
Yes.
to where we are in reality. Like this is crazy.
I've not been fond of Heather's since season one when she
No,
first
you
started.
haven't.
However, I was on her side a little bit when her and Whitney have fell out because Whitney wanted to be friends with Lisa and them so bad and all this other
Is
stuff. And
that?
but yeah, but like, I still didn't necessarily like you, but I could see, okay, out of the two of y'all, but like now you and Whitney, it's almost like they've sort of become like the Giselles of Salt Lake in the way that it's all about exposing somebody. And I'm tired of that. Like the same reason now,
Mhm.
I wasn't a Monica fan. However, the same things that y'all got on her about, and again, I get it. It's weird to have somebody in your camp that runs a blog with other people. However, y'all stay in them same blog streets to bring up information about your castmates. No one is ever
Mhm.
telling you. It's always, and that's my irritation with Lisa. When they showed that flashback of her trying to get Jared to say certain things on camera, it's like I believe
Mhm.
everything the ladies say about you. I also believe they all
Mhm.
do it,
They,
except for
of
Mary.
course. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
Now I'm gonna say
Mhm.
this: I love Mary, but if I was Lisa, you wouldn't have been talking to me like that. Ain't no way. I don't like Lisa. I don't care for Lisa. However, there was a point. Mary pissed me off because she made me. the whole you're unchristlike. And then when Brittany brought up Mary was like, you're not cute, you're not this, whether I agree or
So
not.
you're doing it again. Hold on.
I was like, Mary's no, come on. You're kind of like proving her point here. Like,
Yeah.
come on, Mary. Like,
Because if she didn't say that, she would have won. Because Brittany was like, "Oh yeah, well that's I thought I shouldn't have said it, but you were being ungraceful because you didn't, and she was doing it again." So I'm
yes,
like, "Oh, Mary, if you would have
I
just
would say it
zipped it,
again. I would say it all again,
like,
Mary.
okay, so you're not."
Like, because the thing about her looks, it was like, that didn't have to go. Like, come on, Mary.
No, you can
Um,
say so many other things about
yeah.
her
And
that like she's also a loser.
yeah,
She's
like,
a just desperate bad
oh,
mom. You could go in a bunch of different directions.
yes. Speaking of, can we get into the whole anti-Semitic stuff? So I have said
Can
far,
we? Because I need to like,
well,
because I
some,
don't know what to make of it. Because it was like, Meredith, did you have drinks before you got on the plane? And she's like, I'll answer that, but first, Brittany's anti-Semitic. I was
and I
like,
was kind of
what?
like, and
Hold
I
on.
said, far be it from me as a black woman to tell another person how they feel.
Yep.
I hate when it's done to me, but I
Yep.
did feel like she's trying to position it as Brittany was targeting her because of that. But then
Mm-hmm.
the gentleman that sent Brittany the stuff that the nail tech said
Yeah.
has did a TikTok video. And girl, when I
Oh
saw that, I
boy.
kind of was like,
What did
so
he say?
basically, he said him and a group of friends were out. He posted and they took a picture.
Mm-hmm.
And a friend posted and said something about them being Jewish. I forget what it was, but because they were Jewish in the picture. So he
Mm-hmm.
said he wakes up and there's a DM from the nail tech saying, "Are you a Jew?"
It's a
What?
weird question to
And
ask.
he was
And
like, "Yeah." Like, what does that have to do with it? And then
right.
proceeded, oh, hold on. I want to darn it because I wanted to read it, but then proceeded to basically be like, Jews are pedophiles and they protect Israel and all this other stuff. And he was like, whoa, 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 whoa. He was very
What the
anti-Semitic.
fuck?
That's what he was kind of like, what?
And
So
I just told, like, okay, that's
yeah.
crazy.
So I mean, it was like, so he said,
Because you're saying that about me now. Because you asked me, first of all, talking about, are you a Jew? Just that sounds off
yes, like,
to me.
are you a
I don't know.
black?
Like, yeah, why are you saying it like
Yeah.
that?
And then he put the
And then I
mind
say yes,
blown
and you're like,
and he put the
oh,
mind
well,
blown
y'all are like
emojis.
this.
Yeah. He was putting all kinds of emojis, like basically, I don't like that. Like it was crazy. But then here's the thing. The guy had seen Brittany repost because Meredith had found out. I forget how he said that, but Meredith had let it be known. That's why the guy reached out to Brittany and Jared to do the post for him.
Hmm.
Said he sent Brittany that information. He said he doesn't know why it took her weeks because on the show she made it seem like I found out, I called him yelling, I took my post down. The way he said it, he mentioned Bravo making her take the post down. And I was like, wait,
Yeah.
what? Jared responded, doubled down and said, I'm not taking my post down. You woke people,
Oh,
but then
brother. That says it all, doesn't it?
deleted his review right before they started filming. And I put myself in Meredith's shoes and said, so if I knew that you knew
Yeah.
and it took you weeks to do it, and then the man that you're with that we have to film with doubled down and said woke, I do see why Meredith carries that underlying anger. What I wished was I wanted to hear what the resolve was with them sitting down with the producer. What was that resolve like? Why couldn't we have seen that? That's a real moment.
Hell yeah.
Like
We
I
need to
can't
see
film
that.
because now I see why Meredith and I said in a workplace, as we know that we've done, you
Hmm.
know that somebody has done something racist,
Hmm.
discriminatory,
Hmm.
bigoted. So you're like, I'm just gonna move forward and forget it. But then you be looking at that person and it just bubbles
Yeah, and you're
up
gonna
again.
get attitude from me. Yeah.
Because
I'm
I
gonna
felt
act
like
accordingly.
Meredith, oh
Wow.
yeah.
Well, yeah. Then
Because I was feeling
I
like
mean
Meredith, did you do the two correlate? Does that make her that way? But not saying it. But even if she isn't, if you're supporting, if you're
that
seeing the
person.
proof, she
Hmm.
saw the proof.
Right. You know what I realized? when I was watching it. I don't like most of this cast. I don't like these girls. Um, and not that that has anything to do with anything, but it's just like I'm watching it and I'm like, I don't,
I think it's a
I
good
don't
thing
know.
because you don't have to work. Sometimes when I like somebody, I have to make sure I ask myself the question, are you being biased? Are you only saying this because of the... So when you don't really care for the cast, it's easy to be like, nope, that was wrong, that was wrong, that was wrong, that was wrong.
But that's okay. Well, now I'm gonna have to, yeah, be with Meredith. You gave me some more information. It just was
Like,
crazy how she started off and he was like,
yes.
did you drink on the plane? She's like, well, let me tell you about this first.
Like,
And then I'll
no.
answer the question. It's like, so you're not gonna answer the question?
Because what
You
does that
couldn't
have to do with
answer
it?
and still tell us the story.
Thank you. What does that have to do with it? Are you saying you're
But I guess
justified
yeah, I
in...
guess she was like, well, if I tell you, yes, I did, because I did, you're going to take this shit in a different direction.
Yep. And I
And
want
I
to
don't
be
have
there.
time for that. You need to know. And you know what? I'm not surprised, even not knowing that Jared be saying woke, because that tells me a lot
Yes.
already. Um, yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm just not surprised by anything anymore, I don't think.
Me neither. And I have said that Brittany, I'm not saying she's anything. I'm saying I got something from her. And I have to go back to when you are raised up under the ideology, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't
Yes.
know. You made a good point about not necessarily liking a lot of the cats. How do you feel
I mean,
about...
I'm looking at the couches and I'm like, okay,
You're not
Angie,
team...
Mary. Like Bronwyn,
I was gonna... She
fine.
was... How do you feel about
She
her?
could she'd be getting on my nerves a little
Yes.
bit with that talking shit and then run into the person and being like, well, they said this and this. Like immediately she gets information. She's like, I have to tell you something. It's like, hold on. I thought we
Right.
were like girls having a moment here. Damn, why are you snitching like that?
And then turning it around on me saying, well, if you didn't want it, if you didn't want her to know, you shouldn't have said it. Girl, wait a minute.
No, that's not how this wait.
Like this self-righteous, like, girl,
Yeah, that's annoying to me, but I don't know. I haven't like fully turned on her.
me
I like
neither.
that she's leaving Todd now. That's like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Because she pissed me off with that too. Trying to play in my face.
Right. Like,
Being like,
girl,
me and
with your...
Todd are great. Like, we're happy at home. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Like, Bronwyn, you just said I'm marrying this moment. You just told us that you were wanting to open up your marriage and whatever, and you kicked him out and you was neck rolling and
Girl,
everything. So excuse me for being a little confused right now.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. If I hear Bronwyn say, because she's used some phrases that make me think she be on Black Twitter.
Yeah.
If I hear her say play in my face, I'm gonna have to DM her. Listen.
You're gonna hear it.
Because
She's gonna say it.
I don't see none of your girlfriends that look like me. So where are you getting this? Because she been talking like
I
that
hear
since
my
her first...
people. I don't see my people.
She
Yeah,
been
she
using
has.
them, she been saying stuff that I'm like, girl, don't be teaching them
Mhm.
other women that stuff.
Please. Please.
Now you can't come to the cookout. I mean, none of y'all can come.
No.
Listen, I'm making an exception for Mary because she's the only one. But sometimes I'll be looking at
Yeah,
Mary
Mary's
like,
at the
Mary,
cookout. Yeah.
yeah, like, can you come say the prayer of the food? Can you come bless the food?
She wasn't gonna stay anyway.
Yeah, Mary's not. Mary can stay for a little bit bigger. I don't know. Mary might be like, I feel like Mary's
I would like to
enjoying
see
being a
that.
housewife. Yeah, I would like to see it too. Like, does she have anybody outside of her church in these circle of women? I feel like she needs somebody, but it's Utah.
Yeah.
Oh, she has Angie. Oh, child, my alarm.
Yeah.
It's... Child, I
Angie.
thought that said 8 o'clock. I was going to say, I know you.
No.
Oh, it's 6. Girl, I couldn't. Wait,
Yeah.
you saw the look on my face.
You need to put your glasses on.
Hold on.
No, 6 o'clock.
I do you want to see, despite how we feel about the ladies, you know how sometimes when a cast works, it works.
Oh
Do you
yeah.
want to see the ladies come back, or do you want to see some of them? Do you feel like there's a refreshing that needs to happen on Salt Lake?
No, I think they're great. I
Yeah.
don't think it needs to be touched at all. If they do touch something, they need Brittany out of there. But I know that's not going to happen. That's just me. I don't think she's funny. She did one thing, and I hate how much I love it. And I hate actually at the reunion. Okay, so the moment is when they were on the yacht, and she was saying that she pretends to have seizures or whatever. And Meredith started, Meredithing
Yeah.
and acting crazy and stuff. And Brittany was like, these are the seizures I'm talking about. You're doing it right now. I've really latched onto that. And I've been saying it a lot whenever the moment calls for it. Whenever I feel like, see, you're doing it.
This is what I'm
I say, these are the seizures I'm talking
talking
about.
about.
So at the reunion, she was like apologizing for it, right? Where she was like, I know it's serious. Like my daughter,
Did she say her daughter
she
had?
said her, yes. I'm not laughing at that, y'all. I'm
No, I
just
know. I
thinking
know
about the end part.
the
She
moment.
was like, my daughter she had seizures as a child. And so when Meredith is doing, she's speaking a certain way and like that, it triggers me. It triggers me. And I was like, Brittany, and then she continued on and she's like, I shouldn't have said it. Like, and I'm sorry. It just, then she starts laughing.
Yes.
She's like, it was a joke. Brittany, you just said it triggered you. Your daughter had seizures, and now you're laughing.
And
you're
now
like,
you're saying it was a joke. You just took us on a ride, ma'am. On a ride. Because my comeback would be, how would you know you weren't there? Were you? Did their father have to tell you that they had them? This is why they're not swift. Mm-hmm.
No, they don't.
I've realized
They
the
do
importance
chaos.
I don't
And
mean
funny,
to be.
yeah, they don't. They don't do the
Yeah.
reads, but
But it was a joke. Girl, what?
And she laughed. I was like, you couldn't. Oh my God, Brittany,
Couldn't even
so
keep it together.
dumb.
Which is why my theory, okay. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that part again. There's a couple
I was
points.
like, no way she just did that.
There's a couple points that made me laugh. Like when Lisa was sitting still, wasn't even turning her neck to Mary, and they were like, she's blinking.
Lisa was glitching in real
like-
time. She was just like,
One of them brought up a good point because she's supposed to come in and stick to a script, and when people were deviating,
they're going off script. She
Going
don't
off
know what to
script.
do.
she was like, "What was that, Mary?" Couldn't even turn to face Mary. Neck, like she had on one of those neck things.
Mm-hmm.
I think with Brittany, well, now we know the reason Meredith may really not like Brittany, but I felt like the
And
reason
that's
the other
fair.
ladies didn't like her was because she was acting and they knew it. So whenever she would get into these things, they're like, oh my gosh, here she goes acting again. Like when Lisa was like, I thought you were fake crying the other day, like last night. I was like, oh,
Because
these
she
people think
was.
they think she's acting.
Oh, and could you blame them? Because
No, I can't.
when she was having that conversation with Meredith and she like stood up and she's like, no, you're going to let me explain myself because I will not have you say that about me. And Meredith was like, oh God, here goes the theater shit again.
It gave Broadway.
Here we go, everybody.
Yes. You need to be performing with the other ladies that were the Sisters of Salt. Like, congratulations.
Exactly. We should have left your ass in Greece. Like,
Yeah, like-
honestly.
It was, you
It's
will
so
not say
annoying.
that about me. Once again, the issue, I know that it's harsh to throw around accusations like that, especially in this climate, people attached to them. But are you more upset at her saying that or at the thought of you being that?
Her saying it.
Yeah, like, because that's pretty much what it is.
Because why did you take so long to...
Yeah, like, and then again, you're with a partner who doubled down and then removed it before filming.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that just made me like,
Yeah, so I don't need her. I think that they're just fine without her.
Without her,
And we
okay.
need Brittany no, we don't. But I understand that she will likely be there.
yeah,
And it's fine. It's like
it's not
whatever.
one to make
Not
you
that
not
deep
watch.
to me.
Yeah,
No,
Okay.
no. But I will just be talking about her in a
Same,
negative manner. A
same.
lot. So
I held you in my arms, Meredith.
I cuddled you. I snuggled you. What?
Because it's
Who is this lady?
one of my favorite little throwaway remarks was when Meredith was at that table crying about Brooks not being able to talk to him. And she's like, I haven't seen my daughters because it's always about you, Brittany. It's the little pieces of that make me
Meredith,
crack up.
she hates her. She's so sick of her.
Yeah, she
She's
can't
like, oh
stand
my
her.
God, this is supposed to be my moment.
Like, right. And now you've got up and tried to do a Emmy Award Housewives performance.
Girl, you
Like,
go
girl, this
somewhere
is my
else.
moment to say you're anti-Semitic to get the heat off me for
Right.
pulling your hair by accident when I stood up to grab a chair because my knees were hurting. So I needed assistance. And your hair got caught in my hand, Meredith.
Your hair is very long. Angie told you to cut it. If you had cut your hair, we wouldn't be in this mess right now. This is your fault.
Like Lisa Barlow, yours is synthetic. Hers
She's like, you don't. This is like, you don't even understand. You have plastic hair, so you don't even understand how long it takes to do a blowout. You don't get it because you've never experienced it because your
Oh,
shit is fake.
that was so good. But I have to say, Angie drew attention to it because now I'll be looking at her hair in every scene. I'll be like, oh, it is kind of bad.
It does not look good.
No, at
It
all.
does not look good. She does. And there was one confessional where it was short. It wasn't
Yes,
a bob, but it was like maybe shoulder length. I was like,
that
yes,
looks good
that
on
looks
her. It
good.
looked really good on her. It did. I was like, go
I
ahead.
bet you she's like, Jared likes my hair when it's long. So,
Yeah, he says it makes me look youthful. I can guarantee you.
which is crazy for him to say. Like, what do you mean it makes her look youthful? What are you saying?
In the meantime, Jared is the one that looks like he's been in a wind tunnel from these pictures I've seen. I was like, oh my gosh.
He looks a mess.
Like his pulled, like Angie said, like boy, when the ears are pulled, like,
He got the threads too.
yes. I got threads in my face, Angie. I didn't have a facelift.
Lisa's like, how dare you? I'm saving the facelift for like 10 years from
For
now. I
later.
didn't do all that yet.
Ma'am.
Get it right.
Lisa's the older sister, child. That's what the people said in the play. Mm-mm-mm.
One of the elders in the group.
That sent her like, okay. This reunion, next episode, we have you seen the clips? Because at this point I said
No. Tell me what happened. Or maybe
Well, I
I
said
did, but
for
I
me-
scrolled past it.
it'll be easier for you to take notes because some account is always posting 3 and 4 scenes. Oh, let me go ahead and get my notes out
I
of the way.
tell you, like, why are y'all doing that?
Yeah.
Now I've seen half of the episode before it even
Yeah.
comes out, so I'm really not going to pay attention. Like, stop.
I said I'm going to use it to my advantage. I'm telling you, I'm going to start taking notes on the scenes. that
So
we
when it comes on, you're able to just fast forward.
forward and
I
maybe
already
then
saw
go back
this.
and watch it. But Bronwyn is getting into it with Meredith and is basically like, you played me. And it's ironic because I think what she's saying about Meredith could be true, but also I feel like you had a part like you weren't
Yeah, I don't think she played her.
naive to what she was doing. You knew.
You're not Brittany. Yeah, you're not dumb.
Yeah.
The lights are on and you're home. That's
Girl.
another one that was so funny.
She
Angie.
said, what do you mean? The lights are not home. Angie says, see, that's why. That was so funny to me.
That's how much they're not on. She said the lights are home.
You are too
These
old.
are the seizures I'm talking about.
No, yeah.
Like you think
You're too old to not know what that means.
how have you never heard that? I know somebody said it. I know somebody said that shit to you before.
What do you mean the lights aren't home? Girl.
First of all, that's not what I said. That doesn't even make sense. Do you hear what you said? The
Run it
lights
back
are
for
home.
me.
Oh my God.
You're not going to do this to me. But I think Bronwyn is playing a game. I will say Meredith did not go back and forth with her. She kind of, from the clip that we've seen, sat a little quiet. And I was like, Meredith realizes that there's another woman on this show that can go strategic talk to
Toe-to-toe with
strategic
her.
talk. Yeah.
Yep.
Bronwyn, there's been a rumor that someone's not coming back from Salt Lake City, and people have said it was Bronwyn, but Bronwyn was recently, I don't know what event she was at. They had a mic, and she was like, I think they asked her about the ladies. Has she seen the ladies? Some question, and she says, "I've seen one of them running around Sundance. I waved, but didn't get a wave back. I guess we'll see how that plays next season or something." So that lets me know, oh, she's coming back. Bronwyn
Right.
lived
And
for
it had to
this.
be Lisa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she come back? And she's like got a divorce going on.
Then cut her
Come
hair
on.
like into a shorter bob. We'll
When
be
the
back.
bob is getting shorter, she is not playing with y'all.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see.
She put, oh my God, she put in that long hair at the reunion to throw everyone off, just to be like, I have to make this bob dramatic. Like, you need to really see how short I'm
Because
going.
have you seen how short it is?
Yes,
Yes. So it was. You're right. She knows what she's doing. Very strategic.
the lights are home.
And nobody's off. Last thing we talk about, because it'll take 6 minutes. Beverly Hills.
Oh, girl, I haven't watched it.
See, we're done. All right.
I want. I see your 6 minutes and I give you 6 seconds. I haven't watched it since week 2, maybe. I said, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this season. There's no need. Because it wasn't even, it's something when I'm watching it and they're like making me feel something and like I'm annoyed and I'm like, whatever.
Yes.
And it was just nothing. So I said, I'm just going to take my little hour back and use that to watch Vampire Diaries instead.
Come on,
So,
Maxine Waters. I'm reclaiming my time.
really? Exactly. Reclaiming my time.
I had
I've
watched,
had it.
I was caught up. I was doing reviews and I said, y'all not even watching them. I see these numbers on this review. Like,
They're
I see the
not. So,
podcast and people aren't like, if I
what's
watch,
the,
it'll just be to watch. It won't be to,
like, something's on the TV. And see, that's how done I was when I went to delete the ones that have recorded because they were piling up and I was like, I'm not watching this. And it says delete, or
yes,
you can delete and cancel upcoming.
you did it.
Delete and cancel upcoming.
Because it's like,
I don't need to, I don't need it. And I will give them a chance again next season, clean-ish slate. I'll
yeah.
try it again, but I don't know. I
And for
don't
me,
see I don't know.
I cannot stand Sutton.
I
And the
know you
fact that
can't.
this
Yeah,
season
I know you can't.
is about her trying to make it seem like I couldn't get to know the ladies before, trying to low key throw it on Garcelle when the
And
ladies
that
didn't
made me
even,
mad too.
the ladies actually didn't want Garcelle to be friends with you. But anyway,
Mhm.
to watch you this season and try to act like, girl, please, cannot,
Yeah, you're not gonna.
cannot.
Yeah, I'm not doing that with y'all. I'm not doing
Mm.
any of it. So yeah, that's a good point. I came in with a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah,
And then for her and the rest of them to pretend like, well, I don't know why Garcelle isn't talking like,
right.
okay, all right.
And then for us to get nothing about Erica's life other than the fact that her boyfriend is MAGA.
But you were getting on Garcelle about it. And then Kyle pretending like she just like told us something.
Come on, girl. What?
It's like Dolores said, Beverly Hills, they can do stuff that other people cannot do and
Yeah,
cannot get away with.
she's right. She's absolutely right. Beverly Hills and Giselle Bryant.
You're right. No,
They
you're
can get
right.
away with some
Like
things
it.
that others cannot. It's smoke and mirrors. Dorit, great. You're back
Smoke
to
and
your first season,
mirrors.
but might be a little bit. I mean, I like her seeing her tell Kyle off and call her out for not being a girl's girl. At the same
See,
time,
I would like to see that, but I don't need to.
it's not even.
I'm not watching it
It's
though.
not worth your mental health if you're already checked out. And
Why don't I get to see those clips?
and
My algorithm is like, we know you don't need. We don't. You
we're
don't
not
wanna
even
see
showing you.
that.
But not only that, why are we surprised? Kyle, she's not had a consistent relationship with any of her sisters. You're always on the outs with one or the other. You were never taught to be a girl's girl
Mm.
from Big Kathy. So why are we surprised that you're not a girl's girl?
She
Oh,
don't know
taken
that.
and then to see how much I feel like when she's with Mauricio in these scenes, to see how he's living his best life and can't help. He asked her how was dating some episodes back. And he was like, when you experience passion, she's like,
She was like, I don't want to. Bitch, you just told me. You just said you were in love with somebody. So don't piss me off.
Yeah.
Mauricio's trying to have a moment with you, like, don't do this.
I always forget about that, how she played around with Morgan in his face.
That's what you said. You said, oh, you were in love with somebody. Okay. So why can't I ask you about, I thought we were having a friend moment here.
And tell you about my passion.
Sit there and fake cry. Don't do that. Do you think that Mauricio and Giselle had sex?
I think that Mauricio would have been down to have sex with Giselle or Ashley. I don't know if they had sex. I feel like they've had flirtation.
Okay. Because it just, the way that Giselle was acting with Mauricio was so weird.
Like a jealous.
She's like, no, nobody is going to. But if they were, it was going to be me, because he was going to get these panties and we was going to be horizontal and we was going to do this and that. It's like, okay, well, you're like, whoa.
And then said it on the after show again.
Kyle, but no, out of respect for Kyle, you just said a lot of wild shit. So that wasn't really respectful either. So you might as well just do it.
And then on the after show, did you see she mentioned it again? Having sex with him?
Yeah, a lot. So yeah, again, you might as well just do it, girl. And for Kyle to be like, girl, it was weird the way that Ashley was acting. Ashley wasn't even doing anything. She was being pushed up to do that by Stacey. But you don't think it was weird what Giselle was saying about her?
Thank you.
That's what you need to be mad at.
She was saying, and it was embarrassing. No, what's embarrassing is you coming down here responding like that. Because there's no way.
You don't want to talk about what's embarrassing about you, Kyle.
And then
they don't have nothing to do with this.
I haven't even seen the scene. So then why are you talking?
You might want to see that before you might want to take back what you said about, Giselle called me. That was so great. I appreciate it.
And Giselle only did that, and I keep saying this, is because she thinks that you're the darling of Bravo, like you're in with the network, and she want to mess that portion. She don't, because on the after show, didn't she say I don't know them, but I don't need Kyle or Dorit or Erica on my phone? Why would they be on your phone if it was Ashley? You had nothing to do with that. So why would they be on your phone?
Telling on yourself.
Yeah, I said, she would. I think if there was a chance that nobody would find out, I think because she said it way too many times.
So many times.
But Mauricio
okay, we get it.
Mauricio would have had a threesome with Stacey and Ashley. The way he was in that stairwell with them gave me threesome energy.
He was engaged.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, what's going on?
And for Kyle to say, he just ran into them. And he would have ran into them, dick in hand. Yeah.
How did he run into them? They were upstairs in the VIP section. He walked in there and they were like, Mauricio, there's some housewives upstairs. And he was like, oh, isn't my ex-wife? Or they were like, no, it's some black women. He was like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, hey, Giselle. 1000%. 1000. Y'all, are y'all still watching Beverly Hills? Because y'all surely wasn't watching my reviews. Some of y'all were, but not like the other shows. So I was like,
I think that tells you there.
That tells me right there, baby, no.
They said, we love you, but we don't even want to hear you talk about it. We don't want to hear about it at all.
This ain't it.
We hate them.
Next caller, child, because
that's where they need to do something.
I will say, Amanda is annoying them, and that is funny to me.
You're delighted by that. Well, I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah,
with her scamming ass.
That's what child, and I think they're gonna get into it more, but we'll see. I don't know.
I won't. I won't. But you can tell me.
That is so good. Oh my God.
I'll listen to you talk about it.
Please make sure you show some love to my boo, Raven. Can you let everybody know where they can find, from your Instagram to just everything, the podcast, everything?
Yes. So first of all, thank you so much for having me. This was so fun. I really needed this today. You can listen to my podcast, Bitches Better, anywhere you get your podcasts. And you can follow me on Instagram and Threads at mainly Raven.
Raven
That's it.
is so funny. Her podcast is so good, y'all. She has um good bit. Wait, no. Wait. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. We have to do our bitches of the week. And
Oh,
we can pick a bad
yes.
bitch and a raggedy bitch. And those are the
Mhm.
best, like to hear, because it can be anything from Bravo to pop culture to
Your neighbor.
yes,
Anything.
anybody, your administration. So funny, so good. She does good guests and she gets into the things. So y'all, please make sure y'all go check my boo out. Like I said, that's how I initially found her podcast. I was like, oh my gosh. So we love Raven and her podcast name. Can you tell them where your podcast name came from?
It's funny because if you guys remember the scene from The Real Housewives of New Jersey, Danielle, they were at the brownstone and all of that chaos was going on. And it was Teresa and Danielle. And Danielle was saying something to Teresa and she called her honey. And Teresa was like, don't call me honey. I have it backwards. I just realized that's why I paused. I was like, that's not right.
You had me thinking for a minute. I was like, I went
Like,
back in
no,
time.
it's Teresa saying. Danielle, don't call me honey. And Teresa said, oh, is bitch better? And I
Those were the
said,
days.
oh, yes, it is. Bitch is always better. Okay. So if somebody calls you a bitch, listen, embrace it. You
Embrace
show
it.
them what a bitch really is. That's what you do. Now, there are different levels of bitches. That's why we have the bitches of the week. We have the bad bitch and a raggedy bitch.
Yes.
And you can tell by the tone and the context which one you are being called. So then you just respond accordingly. You know when it's said with love and when it's not.
Yes. And when it's said with, oh, we need to fight. Like Jackie Christie said, let's just
You
fight.
know. Yeah, you know.
So y'all, make sure y'all go check out my boo, Raven. Send her
Okay, I
some
got that
love.
backwards.
But that was funny how you paused. You were like,
It's like, that's not right.
hold on, rewind. Let's do this
Because
again.
it's Teresa's voice saying it. It's like, that's not, no.
It's bitch
See?
better.
My mind is
Oof.
all messed up.
Danielle got that track taken out of her head and then took what, sued her?
Got yanked.
A mess. Oh. Is Jacqueline going to be a part of she's going to be a part of the OC, they saying,
What?
because she lives in Orange County. So there's rumors that she's going to be on the OC.
Oh, brother.
I had you do all of that, the outro, but real quick, Rhode Island. That's like a black person leaving a house. All right, I'm leaving, y'all.
Not
37 more
leaving.
minutes later.
Mhm.
How are you feeling about my mouth is Rory. I'm trying to get it out.
What's happening?
Rory.
Nothing yet. I think I'm not like super excited about it. I'm just like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take it. Let's see. Let's see. The trailer was really good. I will say that. It was a lot of drama and I was like, all right,
Did I watch
got
that?
my attention.
I don't think I watched it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like remember anything aside from like the one in particular. People keep saying it's like 8 Doloreses, but I remember the one in particular that really looked like her. And I was like, Dolores? But then Dolores actually showed up. And then I was really confused.
Like, okay.
And then the crying girl from the Bachelor was on there. And I was like,
yes.
okay. So yeah,
Okay.
that's what I remember. And them just like arguing and stuff. So I was like, all right, we'll see.
I want to be excited, but I'm like, can I get a cast full of black women? Like, I'm sorry. Like,
No, you're asking for too much. Don't be
yeah,
crazy.
that's right. That's right. That's right.
No, you got some. So you need to be happy with that.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Out. We got two. We definitely need to be happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. We love y'all. Again, thank you for welcoming Raven to the
Thank you.
house. And she will be back more frequently because as she let y'all know in the beginning of the episode, that's on me. I'm going to do an emergency breakthrough the next time she does Is Bitch Better, because for those of you that don't know, some of y'all know, that those of y'all that have a particular age, back in the day, there was no call waiting. So you would, if I was trying to call Raven and she didn't answer, I would then hang up, call the operator and say, I would like to do an emergency breakthrough, and give them her phone number. And in the middle of her conversation, the operator would come on and say, we have an emergency breakthrough from, back then it would have been Taria Walker, not Faison, because I wasn't married then. So in the middle of her filming her podcast, which y'all need to go check out, they're going to be talking probably about how trash Brittany is. And they're going to say, you're going to hear a voice say, we have an emergency breakthrough from We Go Podcast, which will then kick the other person off the line. And I will be taking over. Like
That
Tabitha,
is so funny.
hand me your keys. We're taking over.
Taking over. People always talk about bringing shows back. Bring that one back.
That's who I want.
Where's Tabitha at? That's a bad bitch right there.
I remember there were Saturdays and me and Corey would just watch show like the marathons.
Where
We
does
just
she
watch
live?
and watch. Yeah.
Put
I
a
would
housewives
love-
there.
Can you imagine her coming up? That's who Giselle thought she was. I'm taking over.
She literally was. She was channeling Tabitha.
Let me make that.
She had it. She was like, this is a mess.
Listen, let me
Oh
make
my
that a gift.
God.
Look, let me make that a gift real quick.
No, you need to.
I'm not really good at those things. I'll be trying. But child. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much. Raven and I had our drinks. I know I had two.
Yes. Oh, I just had some money.
They were
But it's gone.
It was a good pour. It was a good pour. Y'all, we love y'all. We will see y'all later. See ya.